Ooh, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, you have to do your task and like basically survive lest they kill you.
Do me a favor, check your mic audio.
Ah!
Check your mic audio.
My voice is hoarse today. Please forgive me. Don't call me Mr. Ed. That'll hurt my feelings.
Just like a pony, I am a little horse. Oh, that's Streets of Rage. I was playing that earlier.
Yeah.
Controller.
Duke and Nukem.
Yeah, I got Duke Nukem 3D. Survey says, yeah. What do we call the cat in Spain? El Gato. All right.
I was going to say Charlie. That is what I would name my Spanish cat.
No, it would be Carlos.
Mm.
Change rip order.
Next time I come up here and bring my GameCube controllers.
I think you got to use the Jacons.
What is a C-stick?
Yeah, why is it not connecting the GameCube controllers, though?
I think it reads them after you start Smash.
Oh, okay. All right, so we'll... Check, shady, check. People, if you can hear us, if the audio sounds okay, or if it doesn't, let us know in the comments section.
Oh, are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Kelvin, and I hate to ask a favor, while we're doing this, can you check the camera setup and make sure everything's framed well?
Where are you on?
What?
Where are you on? Oh, like actually on the camera itself.
Yeah.
I thought about just looking.
I don't know anything about... I don't know nearly as much about framing or what have you. Jake says, hi, guys. Hi, Jake.
Hello.
We're, do you want to, like, elevate it a little bit? Because there's a knob on the front, on the very front of the... You twist that, it'll loosen it. And then from there, you can, yeah. And then just tighten it again when you want to. Come on. Is yours doing anything?
No.
The audio is all good. Well, at least the audio is working.
Hooray. I'm gonna try something, if I may. See. Yeah. So I think that might be what needs to happen. Okay, well, no, I was wrong.
Sam is here. Hello, Sam. We are trying to figure out how to calibrate our GameCube controllers, which are not doing anything.
Oh, yeah, see, that's at the point where I thought it would start working, so I was wrong!
Yeah, it was a valiant effort.
Yeah, because you should be able to use them as a main controller in the...
In the menu, yeah, we usually do.
Why don't you try doing one controller in?
Fine controller. Hey. How do I... Oh, if I hold the...
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Yeah, that's what we're going for. Also, thank you for reframing us, Kelvin. I appreciate it. And actually...
I could twist a little bit. Let me see. Let me use this as a marker, because I could put you more in the frame just a little better.
I hit the home button to start it up, right?
You might have to just push the little button on the switch.
No, we got... Oh,
yeah. We got life.
Gotta hold it. That's okay. Change grip order.
I got nothing.
Recognize my controller, Nintendo.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Kelvin is. Oh, it's right here. Let me try one more thing. In the meantime, people, if you're watching this catastrophe of controllers.
This will be the whole stream.
Follow Kelvin Does Things on Instagram.
Boom.
please.
Oh yeah, guys, gals, and non-binary pals of the chat. Kelvin, our team photographer over here. You also might have to get pretty close into that mic to. It actually will if you twist the little screw in the.
Screw?
Or not the screw, but the
This?
fixture. Yeah, it should.
Comes up a little bit. Nah.
Why do
Nah,
birds
fam.
suddenly appear every time you're near? Figure this out. This has never happened before.
That's what they
Close.
all say. I swear this has never happened before.
Control.
I'm sorry, my house usually isn't this dirty. I swear.
Keep entertaining the people. I'm gonna try some other stuff.
Okay.
All right, hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
I don't know. I don't have a joke.
Oh, he wasn't ready. Knock, knock, no one's there. Oh, boy. Hey, guys, what is... yeah, this is a little bit of an edgy joke, but here we go. What is the best part about having sex with a horse?
What is the best part of having sex with a horse?
I always get a ride home.
Yeah, I'll give that a 7 out of 10.
I'll give that a 7 out of 10.
That's actually pretty good.
Always, don't have to worry about nothing. Is it plugged in?
Oh, hey, we got a phone call.
Oh, who's on the line?
Yeah, who's the special guest on the line? Hey, you're on the Raspberry Pi podcast or Raspberry Plays stream.
Yeah.
How can we help you?
We got life.
Yes, we're streaming right now.
Hey.
We're live.
It's going
Yeah.
down. I'm yelling
Go on the
timber.
Raspberry Pi YouTube. That's
We
my
did it.
girlfriend.
Sam just says no words. I'm assuming they are referring to the horse joke.
Yeah.
If you in other
Smash Bros.
correct me if I'm wrong, Sam. Are you perhaps saying nay to that joke?
Mm.
All right,
Talk
thanks.
later.
That's the show. Good night, everybody.
Huzzah.
I love you, baby.
In horse talk. Cool. All right.
So we'll cut all that out, right?
Yeah.
We can do that, right?
We could fix that in editing.
We can do that in post?
Cereals.
Not if you're gonna ask me to do it.
Stock. Cool. Let's do a free for all.
Let's absolutely do that.
Someone's really
Oh,
hot.
okay, I'm in charge. Great.
I mean, I'm just not doing anything. Sam, Jake, what have you guys been up to this week?
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Oh, we must switch.
Oh, you're player one. Okay.
Oh my God, why?
We'll start. Hey, Kelvin, welcome. Let's just play a good old game. Playing good old mains. We'll start out playing good old mains, and then again we will just play ridiculous characters that none of us have any experience with.
Yeah, it'll be great. Especially when me and Goodwin go online and just
Lose.
We
a
just-
bunch.
we'll just suck noodles.
It's humbling, and that's a good thing. Oh, I thought I had switched on. The other one. Okay.
Oh, you're white too.
Oh, well, we knew that.
Yeah.
Wow, racist.
I don't see color. I do. It's very important too.
Tell you it's not
We
easy.
have eyes. It's impossible not to see color. But the important part is to treat everybody equitably, or equally rather. Especially now in 2020. I mean, always, but especially now in 2020, because boy, 2020 sure is fucked. You know, it's really fucked. It's that Goodwin hasn't died yet.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, he fixed that.
Wrongs have been righted. I am satisfied. Ugh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well, that was really just my fault.
I just realized how epic this battle between us is.
Too heavy.
Oh yeah. Well, Donkey Kong and K rule.
Oh shit.
It's like Mario versus Bowser or something.
See, that's unfortunately I'm more familiar with K. Rool as being a Smash character
Then a Donkey
than,
Kong.
than a DK character.
I'm more
DK
familiar with
villain.
K. Rool being a musical actor than I am him as a video game character.
Well, I'll let you guys hash that out. And then just swoop in and take the kill.
That is a good idea. Oh!
Did I do it? No, that was you.
That was me.
Okay.
That is my back air. Woohoo!
I equate this
I'd
to.
like to apologize. My little brother is playing for me.
Oh.
And I'm like blindfolded.
This little brother is broken.
Oh, Jesus.
My dad
That
works
throw
at
alone
Nintendo.
almost did it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
this
the box is pretty small too. Whatcha? Hiya.
Oh, shield. What?
Is it not shielding?
It wasn't working. Okay.
Woohoo!
Classic.
I mean, quite honestly,
Good-
if anyone
good move,
wants to
though.
complain, these GameStop controllers are awesome.
They are not the best. They're not terrible though. I've definitely played on worse. I'm doing some photo editing for my photography class. Nothing fun is happening in the SAM world. Just trying to hold my mental health together while also doing my online courses. Phew. Can definitely relate to that. I was telling the gang here last night was the first time I slept for more than like 3 or 4 hours in a week and a half. So
They just gave you that option. That's so cool. I haven't seen that yet.
that's a
Oh,
new
that
thing.
is new.
That must be an update.
Woo!
Cool. Now let's just get wacky with it for one.
All right.
I'm gonna go Incineroar.
Be our boy.
The one thing that has brought me hope in these dark times was the Undertale 5-year anniversary concert. It was so beautiful.
Ooh.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Sounds delightful.
I heard about it briefly, but I didn't really look too much into it yet. I've been stuck here with you all day.
Yeah, we have fun here.
Oh, see, yeah, I have no shield. That button is just fully not working for me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, really.
Hold on. Everyone
No,
stop for a
you do
second.
what you gotta do. You guys hash it out. I got nothing. That's all right. I'll play with that handicap. Let's go.
Is your right trigger just fucked?
Both triggers are fucked.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, I only have shield on my right trigger.
Okay, try it now.
No.
Does someone want the... Well, I feel like kind of a heal
No,
with
that's
this.
okay. I will. I'll make do.
It wasn't doing that last time. That's very weird.
I'll play all offense, baby.
I love his counter, because if nobody hits him, he just sort of stands there like the guy posing at the beach waiting for someone to... Here, I'll show you in a second. Just watch. Ha!
Okay.
Ha!
Okay. Oh, I didn't do that.
Ladies... Oh, that was me. Give him a little... Ha! I just gotta walk over here. Oh! I've been hit! Oh! Well, I practically walked into that one, but now walk into this. Ha!
I was facing the wrong way. Otherwise, it definitely would have worked.
Can't you turn it around like
I
mid-punch?
don't know.
I think you can. At least in this game.
Listen,
Let's try to have a good
I
time.
just got home from work. I'm trying to relax after a long day. I'm not trying to play it against any MLG Pro people, okay?
That
That
you're
was my
in-
attitude towards first-person shooters when I was just getting home from school. And it's like, I don't want to play anyone that's good. I just want to let go. Oh, that was nice.
Damn.
Excuse
Wow,
me.
double KO.
All right.
I have no idea what's going on.
There's a way to tech roll out of that. That is not the way to tech roll
My
out of that.
God, you have a ton of damage on you.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting him again. Oh, and that still didn't do it. Holy shit.
DI going, baby. This might do it. It won't do it.
Still no. Oh my
Not
God.
Pro. Pro doesn't do it.
Wow, I feel like we're about to unlock a trophy
Okay.
just based on the amount of Hey, you made it to 250
Get up
points,
to 999 and don't die.
but it has to be as like Rosalina or something.
Yeah.
That's the kicker, because they want you to play with every character,
Yeah, they want you to
which
get every version of that achievement.
is fair. You know, they worked hard on all those characters. They don't want you. They don't want you to just play Fox Final Destination, no items.
Woo. Yeah.
Oh shit, that doesn't work against that.
No, it's like that's like a sort of like
It's a
that- you're,
grab.
Like in that way, your net thing is like a pseudo grab. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the the pro gamers actually know there's a word for that. I don't fucking know it. I'm just here to have a good time, man.
I believe that's what they call
I-
a wave dash.
I'm
Noob.
fucking noob, dude.
Huh.
See, I am here to have a good time. I am here to make friends. But now it's personal, so get out
Oh!
of my face. The knee!
Incineroar is low-key so much fun to play. Oh my god, I tried the first time recently and was shocked because it's not the type of character I typically use. Yeah, I love playing as him. I'm not at all good as Incineroar, but I enjoy playing as Incineroar just because it's fun.
Still trying to figure that out. Oh well.
You know, my cousin's main that he always kicks my ass with is Princess Peach.
Ooh.
A good Peach player is hard to beat. A
Yeah.
good Daisy player is even harder to beat because she's the better version of Peach.
Oh.
Calvin, you want to tell the lovely folks what you're doing here this week? Well, we host a Smash tourney.
Oh.
Mr. Doug Horn here. He's forced me to come up here, and he hasn't let me out of the house in 3 days.
Oh wait, this needs to be 3.
Number of
No, never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah, because now we'll get.
Oh, we're doing a tourney?
Yeah, hell yeah.
With keep it short. No, keep it mid range.
Yeah.
Mid-range.
233 stock.
Free stock. Time
Yeah.
limit sucks. Just time people out. I'm out.
All right, let's see.
Oh my god.
How do you
What's
add
happening
people?
here?
That's a good question.
Okay, so it's
Hit.
still fully me.
Hit X.
Wow.
I didn't do it.
So are we inviting some
Nope,
of the
I
other
wouldn't.
fans in to play this, or?
I suppose we could make an online room at some point.
Yeah.
Can you do like an online tournament? I
Uh,
think how this one works though.
I can't really hear Calvin. He's very quiet. Let me turn him up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You gotta get like you gotta be like right up.
Hi, my name's Kelvin.
Oh, I think I just figured it out.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll start. Hey, that worked out pretty good before. Nope, it doesn't work. Oh.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, well.
Wait, what's going on now?
Oh, because no, it's set with those controller settings.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pretend
So
like-
they're all going to be set with Mr. Doug controller setting. And
Kelvin, are you butts or daddy?
I'm butts.
Okay.
I'm always down to play if you guys make an online room later. We will definitely do that, Sam. I kind of like the idea of the rest of them being random.
Right, but I think I have to make them CPU. And we'll put them all, between 6 and 7. Some will be real good. Some will be
Or
not so good.
we could have some of them
Just have,
being.
like, a complete one somewhere.
This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, yeah.
7 I've
loser.
learned is like the closest you get to having a human player. 8 and 9 are like actually straight up like computer players and like algorithmic play to get one specific thing, one specific move. So 7 is the highest we'll go for that very reason.
I thought it'd be like up to 7 is pretty much anyone on Earth could be that. 8 and 9 is only Japan.
Japanese kids,
Yeah, people who just play it all the time.
Japanese teenagers.
You know, I got really into playing Tron Evolution lately, and I thought I was getting pretty good at it because I was kicking my friend's ass. And I went on the online servers, and these people with Japanese names just started kicking my ass.
Yep, done.
They love them some video games.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't know how to. I hope this is you.
I feel like there are going to be 3 human players. See, my idea was let's make half of them human players and set them to random, so that even if you get knocked out in one match, you might be the player in another match.
I
Oh,
see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So to, like, just switch a few of them back to human players,
Okay.
just to
Make that work.
yeah. There you go. Like that. That should even it out.
I'm gonna go a handful more. Jesus Christ.
The controls. Oh God, the controls.
All right. So we'll see how this works.
So
guess.
who do you guys want as the next Smash character?
What are all the 10-year-olds clamoring for?
The Minions.
Fortnite,
Okay.
Fortnite guy.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Okay, then I don't want
or
that.
Minecraft Dave.
I want any.
Honestly, Minecraft would be pretty sick though.
yeah.
I want anything but what the 10-year-olds want. This is my official position.
I hope
Doug
we
a
can
Raspberry
all play
Pi
the game.
just said, "I hate all 10-year-olds and I wish them all to die."
Thank you, Kelvin, for paraphrasing my statement.
You're welcome.
Watch, it's gonna be 3 human players and then 1 controller that's not connected, so it's just...
Oh, okay.
Oh, we can choose.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Well, give me Marth because, I mean, you know...
I don't know how to use Shulk.
Players who have not entered will forfeit, which is... Yeah, fuck them.
Okay, so yeah, they did have to all be computer players.
Interesting.
Weird. We're learning on the job, people. And I can't wish everybody a good game or say, gotta go fast. I'm a little disappointed.
Really feeling it. That's the only thing I know about Shulk.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
that's pretty much it. And you got a big old sword that can change colors.
Hey, does anyone here like death grips?
Yes, actually.
I'm really feeling it.
The other day, I found out I was, you know, in today's world, mad enough to finally get death grips.
Oh, there are items. That's right.
Oh, no.
That's going to be crazy.
Wait, no.
Man, I do not know how to play Captain Falcon.
I'm just wailing my sword.
No.
Come here and I'll punch you.
Absolutely.
Will you?
I'll try.
Yes, I definitely don't have a right or left trigger that do anything.
Can't you
So that's
change?
no air dodges. That's no no dodge rolls. That's nothing. And that doesn't work like it should have.
I mean, do you want the Joy-Cons? We can switch them out.
Later.
Let's switch them out after this match.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to play.
I'm still doing okay.
I cannot see where the living fuck I am.
So, favorite calendar photo that we shot yesterday.
Christmas, for sure.
Skeleton Steve.
That's what we're calling him.
That's what I'm calling him right now.
Skeleton Steve.
Skeleton Steve.
Yeah, completely.
Skeleton Steve for, Smash
Oh, I was still
Brothers.
alive. I hadn't died yet.
Oh yeah, you were only at like 30% damage.
I zoned out. So
Oh, wait,
free
wait,
kill, baby.
What was that? What was that?
Think about Skeleton Steve. Yeah, so we've been shooting the super sexy. We shot the super sexy calendar yesterday. We were gonna shoot a photo with some outside participants today. Whoa, we just went straight down the. Okay, but they had to reschedule, so we're shooting that tomorrow night. Tomorrow day is going to be what we in the photography business call Hell Day, which is to say we are going to shoot just like a buttload of photos. And I don't mean that in the sense that we'll go to one location and shoot a bunch of photos in that one location. I mean we'll be
driving around.
We are going to be moving around a lot tomorrow, but hopefully by the end of it, we will have all the raw photos that we need for a 2021. Oh, I'm still alive! Oh, that was my one.
I was looking at the wrong
And
person.
as I mentioned, Doug promised chicken.
Oh, we were talking about Maryland Fried Chicken earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to tell them about Maryland Fried Chicken?
Well, I mean, one of us, you know what, let's finish this match, and then I will tell them about Maryland Fried Chicken and how it pertains to the next album. Because I think I think Goodwin and I both agree it's very important.
It's a wild story.
Oh, boy.
Whoa!
Oh, who's going to do it? I just need to get an item so I can cheat and win. Because
This is
I
insane.
cannot...
And you have and the one you're collecting now is the kill shot
Yeah.
item.
It's the Dragoon or whatever it is from Kirby.
It's a Crab Rangoon from Kirby.
Because I definitely can't get the kill with Captain Falcon because I don't know.
Oh, man.
I don't
Come
know
on.
what I'm doing, quite honestly.
I mean, neither of us do. That's why this is as fun as it is.
Oh, that's...
Woohoo!
But does that victory feel good?
Yes.
Okay.
Steve Minecraft says, Sam, how do you guys feel about 100 gex? GECS. I had to look those people up. What is 100 gex? Or GECS?
That's a band. That answer should have answered
It's
your question.
the invasion of the Geico Gecko people.
right?
I am.
Ooh, who should I be? I don't know.
I'm going...
Dark Pit.
Okay.
Dibs on Bowser.
Oh, did you want Dark Pit?
Did you want Bowser?
No one in today's world, no one can be happy. Let's go!
So yes, you wanted Bowser. In today's world, no one can be happy. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Oh.
Here we are again.
Hey. Okay.
Was that you?
It was because I was looking at Pit.
Hold on,
immediately.
hold on.
No,
I'm gonna.
don't do it. Don't you do it. I gotta come back, baby. Come back in the century.
Woo!
Ah, man.
Okay. I don't know.
Were you gonna try to drop on me? Do you know who I am?
I
Do you know
don't.
who my father is?
I am Armpit.
What? Is that the colloquialism for Dark Pit?
I mean,
Oh no.
just made it up.
That's pretty good.
Where the fuck am I?
Wow, I don't even know what's happening
Oh, I
anymore.
died. Okay, cool.
Oh, and there's an assist trophy too. Okay.
Is that okay? Nope, that's nothing.
Ah,
I
shit.
got really excited about it. Nothing happened.
Shoot.
Okay, that's
Shoot.
that.
I left out
Shoot.
with a gun.
Bowser's got a gun.
Bowser's got a gun.
Gonna ba-da-da.
Ooh,
Oh.
kicked him right in the back.
It's at these times I really wish I had better eyesight so I can tell what the fuck is going
Aren't you wearing your glasses?
on. They're about a year too old.
Oh, dear.
no.
Do you need a new prescription?
Yep. Have you guys tried on my glasses?
No, because
You
I-
know, you ever had those glasses from when you were in like middle school and they're like, this is what it's going to look like being drunk. They just basically gave you my
Oh,
glasses.
no.
Oh dear. As I say, I try not to, in the same way that if I encounter a person with ethnic type hair, like anything above B2, I try not to be the guy going, "Can I touch your hair?"
Right. No.
Same thing with glasses. I try not to be.
Oh, you really are blind. It's like,
Oh my
fucking- yeah,
God!
dude.
How do you see in these? It just seems like the worst thing.
Oh, man.
Wow, as the moon was about to kill me too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This controller thing is bugging me. We're gonna
Okay.
fix your controller.
Okay.
Because that feels unfair.
Put me in, coach.
So let's change grip order. So I'll sign in, and then I'll get this one in as 2.
Oh, yes. All right.
Oh shit, we got to put Kelvin in. Sorry. Take 2.
I don't exist. It's okay.
They're a band. I don't. That shit. Okay, so me, and then Goodwin. Here it comes. Oh, it's
Put
coming.
me in, coach.
Come on.
Oh.
And now Kelvin.
Boom.
Nice.
All right, sweet. That's better.
Let us begin.
Which is to say, let us continue.
Let's continue.
They're a band. I don't really like their music, but a ton of people are crazy about them. I don't know how to describe it besides like hyper pop times 100.
Ooh.
Huh. It's so annoying when people want to try on your glasses. Like, why are you so interested in my bad vision? Yeah, I don't know. It feels rude to be like the guy goes, "Oh my God, how do you see in these?" It's like,
Like, that's why I have them.
they're for seeing.
They're for seeing.
It's like a cup. It's for drinking. Unless it's an athletic supporter. But in a pinch.
Oh, see, I realize what the plan was now. I'm sorry.
Oh, whoops. Well,
Who wants to sit this one out?
I will sit this one out.
Okay. Who do you want?
Because we made Kelvin set out, I will be Pac-Man.
Oh, wait, shit. Pac-Man's my main.
Oh, no!
Victor's my main, too. What the fuck?
No!
It's just bullshit. Oh, and it's such a huge level.
Oh, dear.
We're gonna be here a while. Well, Calvin, tell tell people about yourself.
What do you do? What do you make?
Promote your socials.
Hi, my name's Kelvin Wynn. I'm not single, but I do like long walks on the beach.
Ooh.
So if anyone would like to take me out on a leash and walk me on the beach, I'd very much like that.
Strictly platonically, though.
Yeah, platonically. It's not a sex thing.
You know, just as friends.
Yeah, it's just as friends.
And then just look at my feet and like sniff them. You know, just
wait,
just-
wait, hold on.
just platonically as friends.
Wait. That's an extra $5, dog.
Mm.
That's for the Kelvin Wynn OnlyFans.
Yeah. So check out Kelvin Does Things on OnlyFans.
Hey.
Now check it out on Instagram.
Yeah, I am an artist. I am a photographer. I'm a graphic designer. I've done a little bit of voice acting, not enough to call myself a voice actor. And I'm a professional Werner Herzog impressionist.
Oh?
Are you really?
No, but I can do his impression.
But I would love to both see that. and
I mean,
hear
you
that.
can't say that and then not immediately
Here,
do it.
Let me. I will not be as good as the other guy that does it, but let me look up the Werner Herzog Laffy Taffy.
A Laffy Taffy.
Werner Herzog makes Laffy Taffy labels.
Now, I definitely know who Werner Herzog is, but for the people that might not know, remind me, I mean the audience, who this character and/or historical figure is.
A nihilist.
He's a documentary filmmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I did know that.
He's part walrus.
I was asking for the people.
You might recognize him from Penguins of Madagascar.
And I definitely would.
Yes.
Wink.
So this is Werner Herzog as a Laffy Taffy, a joke writer.
Having been cursed with self-awareness, he sought escape.
Oh wait, sorry, shit, I didn't do the joke.
Why did the monkey leave the jungle?
Please tell us why.
Having been cursed with self-awareness, he sought escape from the seemingly random cycle of chaos and murder that is nature.
Oh my God.
Why does the cow say moo?
Oh, please tell me why, Mr. Herzog.
So that he might, for a brief moment, escape the unbearable scream that is silence.
But the real one is there's a Werner Herzog Yelp review of a Trader Joe's.
Oh boy.
So wait, let me search it. Werner Herzog Trader Joe's review. It looked up Kurt Hogg Trader Joe's review.
Sweet. Oh, got the KO in the kill box. Oh, you son
I
of
don't
a
know what
bitch.
Pac-Man does.
It's actually pretty useful. Try it out.
No, I need to be next to someone, I think.
No, it just goes across the whole screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we're on a pretty large screen,
Yeah,
so
well, that did something.
still got a kill though.
All right, so it's going to be a little long, but this is Werner Herzog reviewing a Trader Joe's.
Also, Spongy Duck says hello, or
That's my girlfriend. I
Hemlo.
love you, baby.
Oh.
She says hemlo.
Hemlo.
That's her. That's what she does.
Is that a thing now? I've seen that from a couple people.
Yes.
I mean, my girlfriend's pretty trendy with the memes. If I know her, and as soon as she heard that, she's like, "Why are you talking like that?" It's because of you.
Oh no.
Anyways, Werner Herzog, Trader Joe's.
Madness reigns. The first challenge your soul must endure is the parking lot. You wait with your vehicle half blocking traffic, creating a perfect circular vortex of anger that encompasses the street and the entrance of the store. Once you attain access to the lot, you discover that this is a false achievement. Other motorists stop and start with no apparent thought or plan. Turns once begun and are quickly abandoned. The drivers seemingly immune to geometry. At last, a space opens up, but the price is having to enter the store. Inside, human beings scrambles like beetles whose rock has been upended. Through the aisles are wide. It is impossible to avoid physical contact with your fellow shoppers. It is a grotesque parody of the Bazaar of Marrakesh. As if dumb animals had been granted only the amount of sentience to require to mock humanity. The aisles are not labeled.
Stream
You must
romance,
search for
heart, so
every
beautiful.
item. The constant walking up and down causes a numbness that borders on profound despair. Your conscious mind registers merely annoyance, impatience. But on a cellular
we're not
level,
playing. Screw 'em.
your body cries out in weariness. The fatigue you feel is a warning. Millions of years of evolution trying to save you from becoming mired in the tar, from sinking into the warm blackness, and ultimately being reclaimed by the earth itself. Be sure to get the dark chocolate peanut butter. They are right by the register.
He's guested on a number of cards. Like, he's been in Metalocalypse as the head of the Church of the Black Clock.
Hell yeah.
He was also in Rick and Morty.
Yo,
They
yeah.
always they always go, look at me.
Actually, no. He's
I'm-
in The Mandalorian.
I'm Mr. So-and-so Dick.
yeah. He's the guy in The Mandalorian who goes,
Where is the baby?
I would like to see the baby.
yeah. Shout out to Mandalorian Season 2.
Oh.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
Oh, that doesn't feel good.
Also, I love that we're having this to the death match, but like on Final Destination. But the music is like
Big Band Super Mario theme.
yeah, it's completely. The context for it is so weird.
Come
Oh,
on.
come on! Heal me.
Heal me!
Yes, get my organs back
I
in.
was the one that picked that up.
Yeah, but I think it works for both players.
It does, but I don't like the feel of using it. Get out of my house. And I realize as I'm saying that I'm physically in your house, but I don't care.
Hey, communism. Our house.
That's right.
Outhouse? No.
Our house.
In the middle of our house. Our house.
That was where we used to house.
It's one of those songs like Don't You Want Me Baby where you can just say the same phrase. Oh, it's the little submarine gun.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Woohoo!
Jesu Cristo. Oh, Jesu Cristo.
Well, Captain Falcon hangs on pretty well, though. I gotta say.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna use this because I feel cheap just using items. Oh, it's a punch thing, though.
Oh, that's cool.
I
How
forgot.
many do you get?
Miss.
Oh,
I guess
no,
just.
you got it.
I guess he was just metal though, so it didn't.
And also, yeah, it only had like.
I didn't
1%.
realize how useful being metal would be. I thought it would just kill you whenever you fall.
Dude, being metal is always useful.
It's. I was just gonna say it only kills you if you fall in the mosh pit.
Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys, or I told you, Doug. Right? I don't know if I told you, Ryan, or the audience at home. I just attended an animation event. I'm trying to break into
Ooh.
animation. It was an online-only event, and I went to this event last year, and all the animation companies are there, including the people who make, what was the show called again? Metalocalypse?
Metalocalypse, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Titmouse, yeah.
So Titmouse, they also do Rick and Morty and some other stuff.
No, yeah, you got
They
it.
were throwing an online-only party. But how does one throw an online-only party in, like, these days?
How?
In Second Life.
Yes.
So
Hell yeah.
I downloaded Second Life because of course I had to.
Yeah.
And I got in there, and there was like, I guess that's the joke of it. It's in Second Life, and it still exists, and there's a bustling, huge Second Life community that now I'm ready and willing to be a part of.
Hell yeah. Kelvin, would you like to
I was gonna
take
say-
on-
I guess I'll be King Dedede.
No, you can only be Richter.
Oh, that's good. That's the main.
You're fighting a
Hell
CPU. Calvin on the sticks, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Let's go, dude.
But anyways, I recommend every party be thrown in Second Life now. I think the most interesting they actually did is that you can hook up food trucks, and they'll be connected to actual restaurants.
Ooh.
I mean, assuming you're in LA.
Yeah, in LA. But I mean, that's cool nonetheless.
Yeah.
I mean,
In LA. All the best weirdos are on Second Life, says Sam.
That's right.
Oh my! Sam says, "Oh my God, Second Life, yes, Elmau." You can tell I'm cool because I read the Elmau as Elmau.
Yeah.
I'm hip with the
He
kids.
gets it.
Yeah.
Lamau.
Hey, Lamau, dude. Right?
I listen to Gun It.
Oh, did you see that? I showed that sandbag.
Oh yeah, Calvin and I were talking about this earlier. Goodwin, worst decade for fashion, and why is it 2000?
Ooh, that was exactly what I was about to say before you actually told me, made the joke. God.
It really is.
A lot of
though.
people, it's funny because like my parents would say the 80s, and I get it because it's the same energy is there.
No!
It's I think because it's conservative. Because here's the thing, and I was talking about this earlier. I think in the 2000s, a lot of the fashion was because a lot of the fashion carries over from the 90s, which was very liberated and kind of cool.
Right.
Like spaghetti straps on the girls' tops with like crop tops. Those were a thing in the 90s, and they sort of carry into the 2000s. But instead of just wearing a dress in the 2000s, you see these people wearing dresses with jeans underneath. And I think, and like,
You get some weird combos.
Nothing
You get some
against-
weird things going on.
nothing against you if you like that look. That's fine. But I feel like that's a reaction to the conservatism or the conservative sort of base that took hold of the States in the early 2000s, especially post 9/11,
yeah.
and also following like the Janet Jackson Nipplegate thing.
Yeah.
It was back when conservatives maybe still felt like they controlled the culture.
Yeah.
which
So you just had to make weird choices to get over that?
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, I can't wear a skirt because everyone's going to call me a skank or whatever, which is bullshit. Which is why I think now, and especially in the early 2010s, you get such a a sharp reaction to that with like, oh yeah, here's Lady Gaga wearing not only a skimpy dress, but a skimpy dress made of meat. No, don't have the tourney.
See, I was just talking about how much I missed the scene style.
The scene style was like one of the few cool things that sort of came out of that era. Who wants it?
You wrap it. You wrap it up.
All right. So early 2000s fashion had a handful of gems, but most of it was boring.
Just weird choices. Weird choices.
Choices that felt like they were accommodating someone else as opposed to the person wearing the outfit, especially if you were a female.
Yeah. And I remember this was more. I don't know if it was more for. I mean, this definitely could have just been like a young people thing. Just like graphic tees. Like yes, now you can still buy things that are just like, oh, it's a T-shirt with some kind of fun design on it. But the some graphic tees that were not subtle, just like they had would have like comics on them. Or
Yeah.
just, like, a whole.
A wolf.
Yeah.
You know what? I think part of that too was the emergence of Hot Topic, because Hot Topic was big on the graphic tees.
It's like a tee that. Not fashionable. It's like, oh, it makes a statement. It literally is making a statement.
Yeah.
And now I see. I mean, those still get made, but I see them less now.
A statement that,
Yeah.
dare I say, might be completely incomprehensible.
You know, it's funny. When I was in middle school, for some reason, I made the decision to not wear graphic tees.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like an active choice on your part.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was too worried about being liked or something like that. I didn't want to be judged by the graphic on my tee.
Interesting.
I wanted people to know who I really was. I didn't want my T-shirt to give me that.
Exactly. But hey, I was in the right years later. I mean, who likes a graphic tee now? I'm sure people.
Exactly.
I was waiting for you to
Or
say.
just a more involved one. Like you can still wear a thing that's like, oh, it's. I have like one I still like to wear, and I still think doesn't. It's just like the Aperture Science logo from Portal.
Yeah.
I don't mean like, oh, you got someone has to like sit and like read your T-shirt for like a solid 2 minutes.
I was sort of
I
hoping.
have nothing like that anymore. I don't see people with those as much anymore.
Calvin, I was sort of hoping you would wrap up with, I didn't want people to judge me by what I wore on my chest on my T-shirt. I wanted them to judge me on my personality. And that personality including that the fact that I didn't bathe more than twice a week. Just something really gross.
I wanted them to judge me based on that.
I didn't want them to judge me based on what they saw. I wanted them to judge me based on what they smelled.
All right. So now that I see what you're going for, let's do that one more time, I suppose.
Yeah, that is So it got a little out of hand, but I do feel like there's merit to that concept.
So let's flip them all back in. No.
Amiibo.
Any word from my girlfriend?
Uh,
I mean, she can just text me. She needs to.
I literally bought you a graphic tee for our first Christmas, you jackass.
Yep,
and
that's her.
I
you,
love
babe.
it, and you love it.
I mean, I like the. I think my favorite shirt you ever bought me was the. It's anything at Uniqlo. I guess I tend to like.
Sam Sam just going ooh.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
Yeah, let's get some oohs in the chat.
Yeah.
Good one. Favorite shirt, favorite graphic tee that you've owned. Not counting our own, and I only say that because I actually really love the Raspberry Pi Disco Ball tees.
Little baseball tees. I remember. It's not my favorite, but it's the first 3/4 sleeve baseball tee I had.
Can we get the chat to ask Doug to turn on the AC?
Hey.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what. When we get to,
I'll tell this very uninteresting baseball anecdote as that occurs. They're like went to UCF, and a lot of campuses probably do something like this, where like there's a certain day of the week where a bunch of businesses come and set up like little tents and like a little market and whatnot. We call them Market Wednesdays. Little people setting up tents and booths and things.
Mm-hmm.
And one was for an event called the Spark Run. It's one of those sort of trendy marathon things where they like either threw paint at you or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, they're giving away, free things, but also, I guess, free shirts. And they handed me this, and not I say me like it was a personal thing. It wasn't. Anyone could have walked up and did this, and in fact, many did. it was a 3/4 sleeve with their logo on it. I know nothing about them. I didn't go to the Spark Run, but it was just like, oh, I like this cut of shirts. It accentuates my lankiness, and I'm fully into it. And I started wearing those.
Did you have a Drop July baseball team?
I have a Bothering Dennis baseball team. And I love me some Bothering Dennis. A band that is no longer around. Great, Orlando punk band that was around. Not one of the first shows, but one of the few shows I moshed at. And your boy loves a good mosh pit.
Did you grow up here?
No, I did not.
Cool. Answer that question.
Grew up in a little suburb called Wentzville. 45 minutes outside of St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, Missouri.
Yeah, dude.
Really? Did not know that.
I'm a boy from a simple town.
Can we get that on the Wikia, the Raspberry Pi Wikia?
Yeah. Hails from.
It's on the Raspberry Pi website.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Our hometowns are all on the website.
Interesting.
Was expertly, which I need to get on mic. I'm obligated to say this at least once a month. Yeah, all the Raspberry Pi bios, like little interesting tidbits about us, including our hometowns, favorite foods, least favorite foods, whatever, our character sheets, are on the Raspberry Pi website. That's raspberrypimusic.com. And it was designed by Brooke, our web designer.
Is this still the same design from last year?
Yeah, we haven't changed it yet.
Yeah.
We need to change it up. And I've been trying to get her to change the assets around. Who do we want, fellas?
Give me a
Duck
Samus.
Hunt.
I'll give me a Tron Samus.
I'll go with Wario. Cosplaying as Mario.
No way! Oh, that's terrific. Oh, this is so good.
Using Goodwin's controls.
I don't think I've changed anything here. It's just the name, really, that I care about.
Sam says, Doug, turn on the AC. Dunzo.
Boom.
Ah.
Oh, this course.
Ooh,
This
fish.
is gonna be a fun one.
Okay, that's right.
I actually used to be pretty good as Wario. Not.
How do you Samus?
I actually used to be pretty good at none of these characters because I suck at Smash. My girlfriend can kick my ass. And she readily would. If she was here, she would, like, get in.
We'd be catching these hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Who does she main?
In my honor. I think Zelda? No, not Zelda. Link? I think she mains Link.
For a second, I thought you were referring to Link as Zelda.
Hey guys, what if Zelda
no,
was
I
the
totally
girl? You know?
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe.
What if Zelda was the girl? Think about that. Seriously, be insane, dude.
What if Samus was a girl?
That'd be crazy, dude.
Like, wait, a girl in that bodysuit? No way.
That's right, Wario has no ranged attacks in this game. But he can
Same
eat.
place.
But he can eat people. Oh, the fish is only an issue once it dips into the water, though, right?
Right. But don't dip in the water.
Don't touch the sides.
Oh, but I bounced. But I still died.
I thought you were gonna live that down for a second too.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it's directional in this one. That's right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they really wanted to make all the smashes really fast this time around, didn't they?
Yeah, well, I
And they
can.
balanced them all really well too, though. Like you could either die if you're at high damage, or you don't, and you just get to take a bunch of damage at once. But
Yeah.
It's kind of pretty even for everybody.
I sort of like
Oh my
that.
God.
Whoa, who had the baseball?
Me, I think.
Nice. I'm gonna eat this
What am I
crate.
doing? Ooh.
Yeah, how are classes going though, Sam? You'd mentioned starting up school again.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh, come on.
I feel like we should have maybe turned off some of the items.
This is fine.
You don't need to take a photography class in photography. All you really need to know is Dutch angle everything possible.
Of course.
Especially if you're directing a movie,
we all
only use Dutch angles.
We all love the first Thor and no other movies.
Exactly.
I know why they did that, and I see, because I've heard interviews and also kind of figured it out. Oh, there it is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm out. So Thor 1. I understand why they did all the Dutch angles, because who's the director for it? I don't.
Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
He thought he was going, because each in comic books, panels are usually Dutch angles.
Yeah, so he's going for the
okay,
comic
I get
book
it.
look.
And he thought like, oh, that's how we could communicate that in film.
I feel like
Which,
the only problem with that is that the architecture didn't really like the look of the movie didn't really look like a comic.
no, exactly. So that you kind of switched mediums is what ended up being the downfall of that choice. While a choice that you can understand
In another
because it's not the same medium.
In something like a Spider-Man, I feel like that would work better. But because Thor is such a fantasy element story to begin with,
But yeah, that shooting doesn't convey that narrative as well.
yeah.
That shooting style.
You ever seen the Ang Lee Hulk movie?
Oh, my girlfriend loves that movie.
Is that with Ed Norton?
No.
She doesn't know why she likes
With
it.
what's his?
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Is that an art film? Do you consider that an art film at all?
No, but it tries to do it does like the comic book transitions
Yeah.
an awful lot. Buddy Hood.
Brutal.
I gave you that.
Well, I just had to drop one class because the workload is way too much for me, but the others I'm taking are great. Now that I dropped that other course, I feel a lot better.
Nice.
What course did you drop? And that's okay. Sometimes you got to drop a class. I say this having never been to college. So
Sometimes
we've
you
been
gotta
to
drop a
college.
class.
there you go. He's been. You know.
Sometimes you regret your degree entirely, actually.
Boom.
Did you
Who?
graduate yet?
I did.
Do you regret your degree?
Not entirely.
Okay, but
But a little.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, get him out of here.
I'd like to take this moment and say if anyone's ever thinking about doing a character animation degree at UCF, don't.
Get out of there. Get out while
I've
you
not
still
been sponsored
can.
to say this, but
I
schoolism
don't think
is
anyone
good enough
would
to learn
be-
animation.
I don't think anyone would be
Would
paying
be-
you
would be
to
sponsored to
say
shit on the
bad things unless it's like a competing university.
Hi, welcome to DeVry. Fuck UCF.
Oh, while we're at it,
Right
if
next
you
to-
think about going to Full Sail, stop right there, please.
Full Sail, right next to Red Lobster. That's that.
It is though.
That's
It
our
is,
that's our
yeah.
big appeal. It's Red Lobster. We're right next door, and trust me, that'll become important when you're working there. When your degree
When it
proves to
doesn't
be
come through.
worthless.
Ooh,
To
I
me,
got
it's
both
like
of them.
Full Sail, approved by the guy who wanted to fire Big Bird.
Is that really true?
Yeah, Mitt Romney was a huge supporter of Full Sail.
Well, because it's a for-profit college.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I'm just
I'd
gonna
like
hang
to say
out.
right now I am such a Danny.
I
That
have two
sucks.
Smash trophies going for me, so I feel pretty good about it.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna wait till all this trophy business chills out, and then I'll make my move.
They really did a good job updating the stage, like HD wise.
I also like that this is Saffron City from the original one. This was my favorite stage from the first Smash Bros.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
it's magic.
You know.
Never believe it's done. No, copyright strike.
Yeah, we went up more than 3 seconds.
That was.
We're in trouble now.
I mean, that was basically like listening to the recording.
You can't monetize the video anymore.
It's okay. We couldn't monetize it before.
Ah.
We don't have the viewers. Oh, he's got the curry. That's what's happening. Which is funny because if you had curry, I feel like the fire would really be coming out the other end.
Yeah. Well, that is the bird, not curry. So. The
Oh
bird.
god, that thing scares the living crap out of me.
Oh, he's slow mo. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm slow mo.
Everybody's slow-mo except for me. I'm purple Charizard.
Oh man, you see that graphical glitch in there? Oh god.
Unfortunately, I suck as Charizard, who in Japan is known as Lizardon.
I love that. Love that for him.
Happy for him.
Oh.
Happy about it. Oh, more Pokeballs. Woohoo!
That's got to be a weird moral thing to question. A Pokemon throwing another Pokeball?
Yeah, I suppose so.
There's something I was watching yesterday. I can't remember what exactly it was about, but it would feature. Oh, it was a Gravity Falls episode in which there was a pig character, and initially they meant for the pig to be eating a hot dog, but then they're like, no, isn't that kind of cannibalistic? And so the storyboard artist changed it to a pizza with pepperoni on it. Which, if you didn't know, also has pork.
I was to say, made a pig.
Aha,
Yeah.
now it's my turn. Okay, well, that's fair.
I'd like to
Also, what
ask-
is she standing
Oh,
on?
yeah. I guess the back.
Another ledge.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask the board here, Do you think they should make a sequel to Detective Pikachu, or a different spin-off of a Pokemon universe entirely for another movie?
I don't really feel strongly about either one. I don't care.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I know that's not a fun answer.
So for us youngins here,
Yeah, way to have a nuanced opinion on pop culture, Doug.
Also, it would have been funnier if Detective Pikachu had been Danny DeVito.
I do agree with that. It would have been really funny, considering spoilers for the movie that came out like 2 years ago.
Sure, and that I had no interest in ever seeing. Although,
Yeah, see?
like I looked at the trailer and I'm like, I guess it looks pretty fun, but
Yeah.
It looks like, I'm sure it's fine.
like I didn't look at me like, oh, what a bad movie that's gonna be. I was like, it's probably a good time, but
Yeah, that's why.
okay.
That's why I say I don't hate it. I'm just sort of indifferent.
Well, if you didn't know, so the lead character of Detective Pikachu, the human character, is a half black, half white actor who's first. I don't know if he got his start, but he broke out on the Get Down on Netflix. But,
Oh yeah,
Um,
by Baz Luhrmann.
at the end of the movie, you find out that his dad had gone missing, but his dad was actually in Pikachu. So his dad is what's the actor's name? Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, his dad's name's Ryan Reynolds. And if you, I'm assuming, have you seen The Get Down, Doug?
Yes.
Okay, so the main character of The Get Down, does he look like he could be the offspring of Ryan Reynolds?
Oh.
You tell me.
No.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it.
But if you got Danny DeVito, I could get it. I would understand.
That make a little more sense.
Not even Danny DeVito. Just get Danny DeVito as Frank Reynolds to play
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
Pikachu, use Thundershock. Anyway, so I started blasting.
Oh, you dropped this Magnum Pokeball for my
That's the worst
Magnum.
My Magnum dog. Feel like Goodwin's gonna win this one.
It'll be close though.
I am not. Oh, I can switch Pokemon.
Yeah.
Interesting that they made everything HD, but the Pokemon that jump out.
I like that this started crappy and janky.
Yeah.
It's charming.
Do you have any opinions on Super Mario 3D All Stars?
No.
Oh.
It looks pretty cool, but they could have done a little more, maybe.
I only really love
Yeah.
one of those 3 games, and that would be 64. So probably not going to get it. I will say, and Funky Friends, you can hold us to this right now. I am almost definitely going to get Super Mario 3D World because I feel like it would be the perfect Raspberry Plays game.
Oh God, invite me. I love 3D World.
Hell yeah.
It's so good.
My
Who?
girlfriend doesn't like the same games as me, so I can't play a game like 3D World with her.
It haunted my childhood. Philosophy. I was looking forward to learning the content, but I cannot focus on those readings. Yeah, that's fair. Full Sail came to my high school so many times, but it always seemed so boring. The only interesting art college that came to recruit was SCAD, and even then I barely considered it. Huh.
All right, so let me give you the full rundown if you're really thinking about doing
Who's picking
art
who?
school.
I'm Ken.
Yeah, I'm going to talk. You guys do it.
Okay,
or
cool.
am I going in, or?
I mean, you can.
I guess I'll go in and I'll lose immediately so I can talk about this because it's very important to me. So you think you need a degree to do like some sort of art,
Oh yeah.
but really you don't. All you really need is to have the education. The education itself is important, but you have to know where that education's coming from. If you're like animation is the only thing I can really compare it to right now, but I just came back from being in LA for about 9 months, and being out in LA was more education than I ever got than 3 years at UCF.
Nice.
And that's because when you're over there and you're learning from the right people, you're learning from people who are doing the job right now. When at most cases at universities, most of those people, you know, especially if it's something like SCAD or Full Sail, maybe you'll get lucky and they'll like know what they're talking about. But in most cases, one, you'll have to teach yourself everything anyways. And two, again, they just don't know what's happening in the industry. And that goes for pretty much anything. So the best education, honestly, if I could tell anybody is, you know, take some online classes. I mean, spending $1,000 for a class, I think, is way better than spending what my dad told me he paid basically $10K for my 4 years at college.
Gee.
Well said.
Yeah.
Also, hustle.
That is-
If you,
yeah.
even if you have all the skill in the world, it's of no use unless you hustle.
And Instagram is where a lot of people are getting found these days.
That is true.
So, I mean, the internet's a crazy place, and really, you can use it for just about anything. I hope that helps someone out there.
Yeah, that's because that is my main gripe with music school is that I love the information I received and some of the application of it, but it doesn't point you where, like it only gives you points you in a few directions and not, the amount that there actually are that you find out on your own. Really.
Yeah.
Okay, well that looks bad. So
Damn.
not near that.
Ooh,
Okay.
double kill. I gotta make up for lost time. I only have one stock left.
If anyone wants my recommendation for a great place to get art education, Aaron Blaze is pretty good, although that's mainly Disney focused and they don't really do 2D anymore. Animation Mentor's good. Schoolism is what I'm doing right now. That's got a lot of classes by people currently in the industry, Pixar and otherwise. One of these guys I learned from, Steven Silver, character designer behind such great cartoons as Danny Phantom, Kim Possible, and as much as he hates it, The Weekenders. He did not like working on The Weekenders, but he turned me on to it, and it's been pretty good. So, if it's not impossible being an artist out there, folks, and it's not impossible to learn or to make it without a degree.
You got it.
Well said.
I like that.
Thank you. I'm very passionate about this. Anyways, we're in a Herzog impression now.
Right. No.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
No. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
No.
I'm gonna kill you the old-fashioned way. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh.
Counter.
No.
Who joined your side? Was that Guile?
Woo.
Yeah, and
Nice.
you didn't counter me. You countered him with the smash joke.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was a good match, though. That was fun.
GG.
Yeah, I did so well during that match. 'cause I
Mariah's
wasn't
here. Hi,
distracted.
Mariah. I would so watch you guys do a playthrough of Mario 3D World. Right? It would be so fun.
I know I've been grabbing first dibs on all these.
Oh,
but
it's
I don't
fine.
care.
I
Cockroach
What?
under the wire, right there.
Oh, he's like a tiny palmetto bug. Oh, that's not a cockroach.
What is it?
That's like a water bug.
Oh, okay. I just watched a compilation of Critical Charlie, Moist Penguin or whatever his name is, freaking out at every palmetto bug he ever came up against, and it was the best video I've ever found. If you have the chance, go watch Charlie scream at cockroaches. Doug has a heart of gold.
It's like copper. Let's not get carried away here. Wait, hold on. I
You
gotta
didn't know that.
I gotta get in there.
I also do a pretty good Peach impression.
Oh.
Hi, Sam. I share the same thoughts, to be honest. I was going to go study music at UCF, but I knew it would be way too stressful and make it terrible for me. Doing it on the side is way more fun.
Well, what? Very true. I was going to do a whole composition degree, and then I was like, I feel like even if I, studied music at that level for that long, I would just hate music.
Yeah.
So I went with a general music degree, and that was the move, you guys.
We also got other useful sort of, not minors, but like other classes with that.
Yeah, because that degree makes you take
Like event management and stuff.
No, a minor, and I was like, I'll do that one. And so, they specified being like 13 non-music class credit hours, which you can get. They just encourage you to get a minor to fulfill that part.
Yeah.
And I went with event management, and that was also very cool, insightful thing.
My classmate
But
actually
again,
took a music degree at UCF as well, and she was doing double majors. So God bless her.
That is brutal.
Yeah. She's doing pretty well now. She did actually break in. She's an animator, so good for her.
Yeah.
Huh. I forgot, Mariah, what is your actual major? Mariah's on chat.
Oh,
I'm just asking her. Oh, good.
And,
It's dark
not
now.
to suddenly
I'm just
sound
not
like
moving.
not to sound like I'm stepping back on my statements, but also if you find that is the path for you and totally works and you can make it work for you, hey, great. You're not wrong.
Horses for
Not
courses.
either.
Everybody's perspective is going to be a little...
You
Yeah.
can, if that's the life that work actually ends up benefiting you, you win.
I'm-
Good job. I couldn't though. This is all sort of my experience in my life and whatnot.
You would have graduated a year after me, right? I
Uh,
graduated in 2017.
I finished this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yay! Oh Christ!
Oh, right
Oh,
off the
Christ.
edge.
Wait, I can fly. What the hell am I doing? Honestly, I'm not paying attention.
No, I have no
The same
recovery.
thing. I have like a same move. It's just a diagonal kick that you can't cancel out of. Oh, that's rude. He's your guest.
Oh, come on. I was just trying to eat. Oh, how did I manage to survive?
Oh, you were invulnerable because you came back,
Boom.
Oh.
so the beam didn't hit you.
Back.
No, I mean, like, why is Ryan dead?
Because I did even worse.
Ah! Damn it.
Yikes.
Well, now we're even.
That's pretty close.
Oh, and he's got Dr. Wily on his side. He's from Mega Man.
Excuse me.
No, he's Mega Man's monster.
Good one.
I saw a good old tweet or something that was, knowledge is knowing Frankenstein is the doctor. Wisdom and not the monster. Wisdom is knowing Frankenstein is the monster anyway.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of things we can laugh about, can we laugh about the guy who got kicked out of Disney World today?
Oh,
Did you hear about that?
yeah, sure did.
Why did he get kicked out?
He's being a big old anti-mask guy.
Yeah, he was yelling
But like made it like a scene.
have you seen that Walt Disney World movie? Let's like specifically the Walt Disney World movie, A Bug's Life, where the ad says, "What's what we all stand up, we'll you blah blah blah." I don't know, some quote about Bug's Life, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we all stand up, basically, they can't do anything to,
And he tried to make that his whole charade,
Yeah.
his whole point.
I realized when I was watching the video, he was yelling that in front of a Muppet Vision 3D, which is a great place to try to get people to rally up.
It's like those people, those white people walking through Target being like, "Take off your mask."
Yeah, I saw that video. Didn't like it.
This is pretty
Not
lame.
a fan. Oh.
All right, you guys get out.
Okay.
Who do you want?
Oh, I don't like either of these options.
Do you want to do the My Mother and Your... Okay, you're going with that. All right. I'm pursuing a film BA with a minor in mass communications and a minor in music. Oh, yeah, that's right. You had mentioned the film degree.
What university is that?
Mariah's at UCF.
Yeah.
Community college... get back to those comments in a second.
It's all right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so
I was
that's
in
what
the
that
film
move
club
does.
for
Now
I'm
we
gonna-
know.
And
Okay.
my buddy
It's a
JW
sporting
was the
chance.
president, and now he's left on to LA. I don't really hear from him much, though, so... But...
He shot the photo for People, Places,
yes,
and Things.
yes, I forgot. We are all connected. Everyone knows each other in this stupid town.
And what was the thread that connected all of us? That's right. Natura. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I guess not with us and Kelvin.
Yeah. I first met you guys at Ryan Gagne's party, but you don't remember that.
Well, you saw us at Ryan Gagne's party.
I told you I liked your music, and that was it.
I-
Then I drew you later on.
Yeah, well, that was like a couple weeks later at
Yeah.
one of the worst Raspberry Pi shows ever, at Stardust.
And that's
Oh,
the one where
yeah.
I really... Yeah, okay, so what happened was I saw you guys at that show at the Ryan Gagne's house, and I liked you guys, and I started following you guys after that. And I said, hey, I'll go see one of your shows next time. I'm like, I didn't say that to you, but I was like, I'm going to follow these guys and see where they go. And I didn't do that for about half a year.
Ooh, good dodge.
But then I eventually went to go see you guys at Natura. And yeah, the rest is
Oh,
history.
yeah.
I was gonna say when there was still a Natura.
Oh, not Natura, Stardust. I went to see you guys at Stardust.
Was that really a half a year later?
Yeah, that was half a year later at that party. And then another half a year kind of passes
Whoa,
at that point.
that's right.
Oh yeah,
then
reverses
I-
your controls.
Oh, Christ.
I see you guys at the Orlando Brewing thing.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
played a show there
yes.
with Lamont.
Yeah, and then my friend Jim was there. That's when he met him.
Right.
Talked to you about Jimi Hendrix, I think. But that's our long history before eventually, I guess, I shot what I think what really had happened was you did the album show for your first EP, the one that.
Oh, for Home Slice, for People, Places, and Things.
Yes,
The LP show.
And I recorded that,
Okay.
and that
Oh,
got
damn.
in contact. But little do you know, Doug, that I've been wanting to do music videos for you guys since the brewery.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Uh,
We just learned a thing.
yeah.
Who wants it?
Calvin, you get in there.
You know what? For once, I'll take Little Incineroar away from Doug,
All right.
and I will fail with him completely.
What happened at Stardust story time? Okay, you know what? I think once this is over, I think we should have Kelvin go online and fight some randos so Goodwin and I can tell the story of Stardust.
Oh,
Yes.
God damn it. I'm going to need to sit, like, right in front of the TV.
No, don't. It'll be funnier.
Yeah?
just get out there and wiggle the sticks a bit. It'll be fun. See? I mean, I realize we were talking about play.
I'll just stay here.
Look at me. I am the train
I
now.
am trained now.
Hey. How many chuggas does it take to truly choo-choo?
Ooh, I
The
think
answer.
it's 3 to 4.
Yeah?
I would say 3. I'm a conservative estimate here.
For some reason, I like doing a good 8. It's got to have a good, like, a chugga.
I mean, the train's got to speed up.
I mean,
certainly.
okay, but here's the thing: are we going uphill or are we talking flat terrain here?
We're talking getting out of the station.
Well, we're going from New York to L.A. here, so, like, what's the distance level we're working with?
Oh God, if you want to get me in LA, I'm gonna have to chugga like at least 100 times. Thank you very much.
Oh! How dare you?
Make a terrible drinking joke or dodge your attack.
Yes.
He's got it. There we go.
It's funny. I remember you were like, you always talk about how much you hate LA, and I talk about, oh man, I loved it. It changed my life.
I don't. Here's the thing. On paper, I don't necessarily hate LA, and I've only been like twice, but I know a lot of people who went to LA
Yeah.
from New York, and I know what the personality type is. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with wanting to get into the movie industry or like be a YouTuber, and like LA is where that action is. I get that, but at the same time, maybe it's an East Coast thing, maybe it's a New York, New Jersey thing. I can't stand the plasticity. I can't stand the bullshit. But that's also in like music and acting.
Yeah.
You're talking about animation,
Yeah.
where everybody in the animation industry in LA, as far as I can understand, is super cool. Because they're not trying to sell themselves. They're trying to sell their talent. It's not an ego trip thing. All right,
My decision is made.
all right, okay. I'm sorry, you were talking about LA and I jumped in. Okay, continue what you were saying.
Oh no, that was basically it. I was just thinking it's funny because I remember we always kind of talk about that. I'm like, oh yeah, blah blah, and you're like, oh yeah.
Also, maybe I'm biased because my experience with a big city is New York.
Yeah.
It's what I grew up with, so to me, that's just what it's supposed to be.
It's really just different things, I guess, because again, I went there for animation. I didn't really go there for music, and there's not really an animation industry in New York, so it's like there's not a lot of reason for me to get over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pokeball.
Look, and if you want to see my drawings,
Yeah, no, plug
Kelvin
it.
does things.
Dude, plug-
KELVINDOESTHING. And if you look up Kelvin Wynn character designer, there's actually 2 of us. Funny enough,
Really?
there are multiple Kelvin Wynns of the world.
And not only that, but they also do
The animation.
Yeah, animation
Yes,
character
yes.
design.
There's a third Kelvin Wynn who goes by his handle's Kelvin Hugh, and he does like lewd drawings.
Like lewd people or like...
Hentai, Doug.
Oh, okay.
It's an art form, Doug.
Okay, because okay.
Oh. I just got a little too excited about that one.
You became steroid Little Mac a little too soon.
Before he was ready. Before he truly needed to.
Yeah, I am. You can find me on all of those platforms, and I also do cosplay and also do photography. My relationship to them, I guess I didn't make it clear, is I did their last 2 album covers, music videos, and a lot of their photography.
I would say the majority of our photography.
I'm the I created the graphic image of Raspberry Pi.
A true thing.
And all
Yeah.
you guys making emotes in the chat, I got to see them. You need to draw Doug's nose a lot bigger. Just for me.
Don't listen to him, Sam. I like that.
No, I think Kelvin's onto something.
I like that my
yeah.
nose is chibi and small.
You should see whenever I draw Doug. Oh, man, he looks like the Joker.
Well, I look like a cross between Shaggy and the Joker.
Yeah, you do.
Let's be accurate here.
Yeah, it's the charmingness of Shaggy, and then the smile of the Joker, and the nose.
I forgot about the fart attack. I like. Which we were talking about this last night, and I don't want to get too much into it just yet, because
that's
we got to tell
on my
this.
YouTube channel later, Doug, before we spoil the entire Scooby-Doo lore.
We'll give him a teaser. But I was gonna say we got to talk about the Stardust show.
Oh, the Stardust show.
But
yeah.
but before we do that, I just want to say Calvin and I were getting into this the other night. I am of the opinion that Scooby-Doo is mostly a terrible franchise,
Oh, that is a hot take.
or it's a mostly mediocre one.
I see, and I completely agree, but he just shits on the original. And I think there's a charm to the original, and
Well,
yeah, you do admit it's cheap, but there is still a charm to something cheap.
Oh, it's charming. I'm not. That's not to say it's not charming. And I get why it was initially successful. It's just for people who are nostalgic for it. I feel like they've never been forced to sit and watch all the original episodes of Scooby-Doo, which is to say basically one episode of Scooby-Doo, because every episode of the original Scooby-Doo is basically the same thing, just with a different monster.
I mean, that's not wrong, but I feel like it's the same
is
thing
how
with
it be.
Supernatural, which is why they were so natural to cross over. And some shows are just built like that.
Oh, I suppose that's it, huh?
But
Well, that's it for us. But
Yeah,
Kelvin's
except for the
about to go into extra innings here.
oh yeah, so you can talk about Stardust, and then so I don't have to talk about Scooby Doo. I'm gonna get water.
Yeah, you got to save it for your podcast. Save it for the YouTube channel. Next time y'all want some art, though, let me know if you like more notes or not. I'd be more than happy to draw them. Lol.
I mean, that's. I mean, Kelvin went upstairs, but I will vote in his place. All for more no's. Say aye. Aye, and Kelvin would likely say aye. You're good. And all opposed?
Ultra Patrosanu is here. I don't know how to say that name. I'm so bad at MASH. Art form indeed. I usually love drawing noses, but I only made them small because anime art. Yeah.
That's how it'd be. But all opposed? Say nay. The
I'm
ayes
not-
have it.
I just want to say there are anime arts. You know, whenever like anime only has really cute people or really grotesque people.
Yeah, I fall under the really grotesque category.
Yeah. I mean, so do all we technically. One time I got to my dad was dating this one woman who had two like
Kevin, you got to pick up them sticks, dog.
oh great two Vietnamese kids. I mean, I'm Vietnamese, but they were from Vietnam, and I'm not in. I mean,
Okay.
just give me your controller so I don't have to play with this trash.
Do it.
Thanks.
Take it away.
Oh, it's here. Take mine.
Boom.
Thanks. But anyways, I felt very insecure because they were very skinny, very like attractive, very fashionable, and me and my girlfriend were just these hamburger eating Americans.
That's very specific.
We walk out of the room and there they are, and they like, you know, in an anime they're like shining, they got sparkles
Yep.
all over them, and you cut towards us, and it's like, wah, wah.
Sounds like something out of Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just checking comments here. Okay, yeah. So, also, Petrosanu, how are you? Also, thank you for joining the Discord server. We super appreciate that. Yeah. I wanted to ask again, how did you stumble on our videos initially? Because you just started commenting on them and making us feel super cool.
Real special.
But Stardust, let's talk about it. Where do we begin? Let's start from the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. It was November of 2015. I can't remember the exact date. I want to say it was a Friday, though.
I couldn't tell you. I want to agree with you.
Might be it was a Friday or a Saturday. It was some kind of weekend. And we were on the bill to play at this place called Stardust. Now, we had been a band for exactly or a little less than 2 months at this point.
Yes.
But we were just taking gigs anywhere we could get them. But there's this coffee place. It's still there in Orlando called Stardust Coffee and Video. that they keep the video tagline for hipster appeal, I think, because they don't sell videos or anything.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you.
That was very cool of him.
Yeah, thanks.
Or
I'm a
them.
loser too.
But
Why are you beating me? I thought we were having fun.
we booked the show at Stardust. It took forever to get an answer from them. Most venues will get back to you relatively quickly. These people just dodged our emails for weeks. And like,
No.
I remember, I think it was Kristen who finally got it for us.
Yes.
Kristen, who was my roommate at the time and was helping us book our initial run of shows. And I think she got it because she was a girl. And I had actually heard this later. The owner, who is male, will only respond to booking if he's talking to a
If you're
lady.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I never told you that?
That's
Really?
pretty fucked, yeah.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
that's kind of lame.
Ugh.
And
GG.
Thank you.
and we finally booked this show. It's November. We were on the lineup with, who was there? It was Tessa,
It was, I remember it being 4 bands.
Holly, maybe? Do you remember Holly?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was her, and then also
And Jesse James. Hell
That's
yeah.
the name of the band, yep.
Yeah. And
And us last.
yeah, we were on last. Because we were the headliners. Not really. But we played the show, or we were going to play the show. I was coming from teaching that night, so I got there late. And Jesse James, I had played a show with them before Goodwin and I got together, and they were
A nightmare.
a nightmare. They were, first of all, like, one of them was underage, but was still just, like, downing glasses of red wine, which, like, man, nothing will get you drunk faster than being a lightweight, being underage, and just inhaling red wine.
Inhaling wine, yeah.
Yeah. And he did that. He did that before the show that I was supposed to play, and he was just stumbling all over the place, and we thought he was gonna like fall off the stage and like crack his skull open on the concrete. This was a prior show.
Not this Stardust show, no.
But it's like, oh, cool. Well, these guys are on the bill, I guess. I think the bill was booked out before we knew they were a butt fumble disaster. The camera cut out. Would you like to pick up what I?
Sure.
I don't mean to hog the story. Sorry.
No, that's all right. So yeah, they do. They are. I get there at least when they're on. I think I missed like the first of 4. I think I missed the first of 4 bands, and they were not as much of a train wreck this time around. But doing their thing, playing some music. There's like 2 other people that aren't the bands playing in this room, which is always an encouraging and fun environment. Or just really, sets the atmosphere quite well, quite lively. In this sort of otherwise pretty neutral coffee shop zone, and then Tesla goes on, does great. Tesla always kills the game.
She always knocked him out.
And then we go on, and have been running behind the whole time. No one has been starting on time. Set has been taking too long for every single person. And we finally go on, probably 30 minutes after we were scheduled to. And halfway through Love Seat, they cut the stage lights off, as if to give us their version of the sheep hook.
Yeah.
And but without saying like, hey, we gotta close down and wrap up. They just turned the lights off. And then, out of spite, we continued to play music anyway.
We jammed because we were gonna. I was thinking, okay, let's just see how this goes. And I think we both sort of had this unspoken thing, like,
this won't go. This is as good as it gets.
let's stretch
For
this a
tonight.
bit. Screw them. Because I remember we played it a little bit longer, not nearly as long as we normally would.
Right.
We were like, all right, that's the game we're playing. I just remember that night because the kitchen staff never turned off their music. In fact, I think they turned it up a little bit.
I don't remember that part, but yeah.
I'll never forget that.
I don't see that as not happening.
Just the whole vibe of the place was like, we're doing you a favor by having you here, and you suck anyway, so why are you here? And it's like, you have a nice stage, and like, you say on the site you'll book music. Like, if you don't want people here, don't advertise that.
Right.
Like, what's your problem?
So yeah, it's a real smarmy atmosphere going on.
Yeah, very self-righteous, or very condescending. So that was the worst pie show for a while.
Worse have happened
Actually
since.
doing well.
Oh, yeah.
by
Now-
But that one, that was the first sort of strike on the ever increasing list of strikes for the old pie.
That's oh, I remember hearing this story in an Animal Crossing stream once, waiting for the day I get to hear extended love seat in real life, but under better circumstances.
Someday.
We'll make it happen. We can stretch. Man, love seat.
Oh my god!
Oh, F's in the chat for Kelvin.
No, that's not
Oh, no,
F, that's
let's get a woo in the chat for
That was
Kelvin.
the first time I had a good game in like 90 years.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit! Way to knock him out.
Hell yeah.
I'll bet you can't do it again.
No.
Put me in, coach. I'll
Yeah, Goodwin, take
you
the-
guys share stories and things. And we'll hop on in.
Okay, so on the other hand, what was the best Raspberry Pi show? Jake just says big oof.
Any of the Comic Cons, really.
Goodwin, best show in your opinion.
It's too easy to say the first one ever, but I gotta give it to the Hype as Funk release.
Oh,
Despite the venue being a little weird, I had an amazing time.
that was
That was a beautiful location. That was in what, downtown Orlando or something like that?
it was right on the edge of downtown. It
Yeah.
was super cool. The screens were high tech.
That's when I first was just with my girlfriend, I remember.
Yeah, you didn't have to photograph that show or video it.
That was awesome, and then we had sex that night. Actually, no, I don't think we did. I think we said we
Oh.
really wanted to, but we couldn't.
Both people expressed interest, and they were like, actually, yeah, we're good.
Because we were in Orlando and we were busy.
Someone posted the gym song in a music sharing channel in a Discord I'm in.
Ooh.
They said your channel deserves more attention after watching that song. I agreed. That's awesome. What's the name of the?
We'll invade it.
Was it? I was gonna say, was the person on the Discord named Vorche? Because I could see Vorche going hard for us like that.
Going in. Oh, come on, man. Don't be like this.
Not like
That's
this.
pretty good.
I'd like to ask a question to chat. Would anybody in chat be interested in buying Daiki Makura's the Raspberry Pi Duo?
What?
Those are body pillows, anime style.
Oh,
body
yeah.
pillows.
Yeah.
Raspberry Body pillows.
We had
Listen,
yeah, Kevin and I were talking about this the other night too,
I talk about this every year.
every year.
along with the Anime Lady music video, which is just going to be Kelvin writhing and making out with a body pillow set
Yeah.
to Anime Lady.
Yeah.
An extended mix of anime. Lady.
It's like the Black Keys video for Lonely Boy, where it's just the one shot of the guy dancing for like 4 minutes.
But
but with-
Kelvin making out with body pillows.
Just like like full tongue, like fourth base. Well, not fourth base. We can't show that on YouTube.
No.
But what is second base? Like
Well, that's for the Pornhub music video.
the PMV,
Yeah.
if you will.
Oh yeah, PMV.
What if it was Vorche? Well, totally Vorche would. Right? Absolutely.
Ah!
Hey, get that kill.
I don't think I'm gonna win though.
Best pie show. Man, I've never had children, but I will fall back on the cliche. It's a little bit like it's like judging your children. It's like they're all great. I love them all for different reasons.
Yeah, but everyone definitely has a favorite.
But there are some standout ones. I would definitely say Saturday night, Tampa Bay Comic-Con 2018.
Okay.
That show,
Oh yeah.
that show kicked ass.
Is that the one where
That was the
after
one-
that
the girl gave me the $5 bill with her phone number on it,
Yes.
and I had no idea what to. First of all, it's like that's
Yeah.
very flattering, but I don't want this. And my first thought when my brain, like, I remember Zach told me this after the fact too. He's like, your brain just like shut down for a minute. And I was like, yeah, it was probably like watching a computer go to the blue screen of death and have to reboot. And I remember the first thing that came to mind when my brain rebooted was like, if I put nail polish remover on this $5 bill, can I get these numbers off?
Is it viable currency again?
Yeah, well, because we do need money to make new albums and calendars and shirts and stuff. We had just released Hype as Funk, but I was already like, all right, we got to start saving up for the next one. Got another album to make.
Dear. Oh no, he read me like a book.
But
he
that-
read me like a book.
Oh, damn it! Well fought though. Do we want to take turns? Should I take the sticks next, or you want to take them for
Sure.
another round?
Yeah, get in there.
So yeah, I would say. I mean, there are a lot of favorite pie shows. The Hype as Funk release show is definitely a favorite. That 2018 Comic-Con pie show, that was a favorite. I had a lot of fun at Rockin' Robinson.
Rockin' Robinson?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait,
That was a good one.
Dope time.
I'm just gonna
For some reason, I just thought you were performing at a Red Robin's. I don't know why.
I mean, we won't turn that gig down. Make that money.
Let me get some free sandwiches, dude.
Red Robin.
You know, it's funny. I was looking at the feed on my YouTube, and I was just, oh wait, let's see.
When the body pills come out, I'm getting one and bringing it to all of your shows that I can go to.
Yeah.
No, it was lemon #3551. I don't know if we know that person. I'm sorry, you were saying something, Calvin. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I completely forgot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. No, I don't know. I was watching myself. I didn't actually look at this stream until now. And I'm like just looking at myself, just lumping like this, like, hey, what's
Hanging
going
out
on,
on the
Raspberry
couch.
Pi friends?
Welcome to the chillest live stream and podcast.
Chill
Where we
in
all get as comfortable as possible.
posture
Honestly,
and
if
also
we
in
could all get
gameplay.
Snuggies and do this weekly. I mean,
That'd be tight.
yeah. I know my friend Jim has been telling me to do a podcast forever because we have completely different views on movies. But I just don't think a podcast where you argue about Last Jedi is really a great base.
I mean, it's a great topic of discussion between me and Kelvin.
Oh, yeah, because we both like it.
Yeah, I
And
love
it's
that
just
movie.
fun to talk about something you like. Not fun trying to defend it.
Well, because the people against whom you're defending it are generally
Yeah.
a-holes.
Mhm.
And if you don't like The Last Jedi, that's totally fine too. Like, it's a movie. Your mileage may vary. But Calvin and I both happen to like the movie.
A lot.
Woohoo!
Ooh. Brutal.
Yeah, well, they're probably going to get the one up on me in a second. Yep.
Like that.
There it is.
Like a book.
No, they have a book.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to read this book, and then I'm going to read you, punk.
Where's that from?
I have no idea.
Sounds like a lost line from Back to the Future.
Probably the punk Patrick Starr in the
yeah.
hibernation episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Time to go ham with the
All I can
projectiles.
really think about right now is like, that was the last chocolate bar I had. And now I'm going to starve.
Just go easy on the pitch. Can I help you? Oh, I love you. Oh, Sam is online. We should set up a room so we can play Sam.
Well, we've learned that if we're all using the same controllers.
Oh yeah, it's just us and. Well, maybe we could set up a room and one-on-one with Sam, but with really weird conditions, like it's all mini mushrooms or something.
I like having I have an insanity preset in which the stage changes every 30 seconds.
Nice.
And the launch ratio is double.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and items come up all the time. So it's just
Too
hell.
many items. Yeah.
It's hell.
Beautiful.
But it's fun.
Man,
Unless
I
you're
am-
like a Smash purist, then which I don't like
That-
playing
yeah.
with you.
In which case,
You've already won, and you're not even happy because you're playing with not pro level conditions.
y'all
That's
got
actually my best friend.
Yeah.
y'all got to get Kigurumis, not Snuggies. Why did you like Last Jedi?
All right, Doug, sit down. Here we go.
And while Calvin does this, I will
Take
jump in.
pick up them
Get in
sticks.
there.
It's a long thing. I actually have this whole thing about it. But basically, the gist is Ryan Johnson was tasked to take what he was given with The Force Awakens and just go ahead with it. And, of course, it's not going to satisfy everybody. But if you have a problem with, say, what happened with Luke Skywalker, well, Ryan Johnson didn't put Luke Skywalker on an island. J.J. Abrams did. So what's the answer to that? You're going to have to find an answer. Not just an answer that I guess you think would satisfy fans, but an answer that would legitimately make sense. But I think when you're looking at the perspective of, say, you defeated the Empire, but yet you raised the spawn that will bring it back, then you probably lose faith in everything. And then it would make sense for you to hide away from the world. And yeah, I get it. Maybe it's sad. I don't like when the way the sequel trilogy panned out, where every movie you're essentially buying a ticket to watch one of the cast members from the original movies die, and I hate that personally. But as far as just like looking at Last Jedi as its own movie, and even as a response to The Force Awakens, not only does it do more original things with the characters, but I think it does very intelligent things. I know not a lot of people like the Finn storyline, but it makes sense. Finn really didn't become a rebel. If you look at the text, Finn did everything in Force Awakens for Rey. and so he still had that level to go as a character. And the whole thing with John Boyega is another thing too. So you know about John Boyega things, right, Doug?
I think
Vaguely do.
why don't you tell the audience about it?
John Boyega, the actor that played Finn, is very he's not happy with the way the sequel trilogy panned out.
He's not the
Because,
only
I
one.
mean, it makes sense. You look at the original marketing material, and what do you see? You see a black stormtrooper.
That's the
with a
first shot of the
lightsaber.
first trailer. Yeah, when they're like, hey,
Hold on,
Star Wars
wait,
is back,
hold,
by the way.
just cutting in real quick here. Everybody's saying it was a nice movie, but I felt like they completely dropped the ball with Finn and Reylo. Felt too forced. I feel like that's more getting into Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, Reylo, I'm for sure.
Reylo was way forced. Finn Poe had so much more chemistry and was more interesting. Even Finn Rey would have been better than Rey. I felt like that's kind of what they were building towards a little bit, and even up
Finn
to
Rey.
Last Jedi. I
Yeah.
don't feel like that was the
Take a
thrust.
name
And
for Kelvin.
wait, hold on.
That was cool, man.
There are quite a few video essays on how to fix / what was wrong with the last few Star Wars movies. I don't know what time it is there, but have a great night. Thank you. You as well, Patrasanu.
Yeah.
Completely agree, Sam. No hate to Finn and Rey. I think it's hella cute. I just prefer Finn and Poe. Good luck to you both in the tournament. Thank you. Are you leaving? Okay, yeah. Kelvin, continue. Or do you want me to pick up where you
Well,
left
I mean-
off?
No.
Now that you're...
I mean, I'll let you jump in, but where I was basically leaving off was the John Boyega thing. Is I guess I'm not looking at it from the shipping perspective, but I am looking from. I think he's absolutely right, but he's not looking at the source of it, where John Boyega
He's
was
teeny.
dealt a bad hand from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, he is a main character in Force Awakens, but he's also not given any Force awareness powers, and don't really do much with him. But I don't think that's the fault of Last Jedi, really. And I think Last Jedi takes that logical progression and moves it. But I guess also at the same time, the problem whenever I make this argument is that every time I rewatch Last Jedi, I watch my edit of it, where I remove some of the jokes and I add in back all the Finn deleted scenes.
Oh shit.
And then the third lesson, Luke never teaches Rey, I'd add that scene back in. And I do think that adds a lot that was missing from the movie, including a simple scene with Finn and Poe that I always forget that's not actually in the movie, where like Finn makes it perfectly clear that he hasn't grown past the events of Force Awakens. He still only cares really about Rey, not about the Resistance yet. So I mean, yeah, on one end, it is kind of dumb. I'm defending a version of the movie that I like, but also at the same time, try watching it with those deleted scenes. The movie's really good. But what was it? What's that movie he just came out with? The director? Do you remember?
Knives Out.
Knives Out. I think like anybody who pretends that Rian Johnson is a terrible director, I think like he has a proven track record. And of course, when you're working with Star Wars or even Star Trek, you're not going to really be approved of by everybody.
Well, especially given that, and this is the issue above all else that I have with Star Wars these days, it's that the fandom is maybe the most toxic ever. They're as bad as, like, American male anime watcher, which is nothing against you if you're a dude and you watch anime. That's fine. But if you're going to be toxic
With just
and
this loud voice that, like, you know, your opinion is the opinion.
yeah, and anyone who doesn't share that opinion is, well, you're just a noob. It's like, that's what scares people off from getting into anime, and that's what scared people. That's what scared, like, a lot of people and a lot of girls specifically from getting into video games for a long time, or at least talking about it publicly, because the whole Gamergate bullshit. It's just like, oh, games are the domain of boys. It's like, well, they're not the domain of one gender, but if you're acting like
that, then
they definitely belong to boys, and I will stress boys as opposed to males, because there is a difference, and you're showing it right now, you fucking child.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Star Wars fandom is very much the same way. It's an understanding of, well, this is what Star Wars is, and this is what it isn't, and if you don't agree, then you're wrong. It's like, it's a movie.
It's a fucking...
It's subjective, and you don't have to love it, but you shouldn't be like, when people didn't find out Snoke's origin by the end of the first movie, there were riots. There were actual riots that cost $500,000 in damage.
Yeah.
It's the first movie. It's a Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah.
Also, they don't owe you any answers. It's a movie.
Right.
You have to let someone else
like,
take the...
chill, yeah.
It's like, if you don't like it, whatever. There are plenty of other things to be... of which to be a fan, but if you're judging it based on what you think Star Wars is, it's never going to grow. And this is part of the reason why the Marvel Cinematic Universe works so well and Star Wars doesn't, is because Marvel, they're able to let the air out of their tires every now and then. And you've got to do that. Like, oh, they established the helicarrier and S.H.I.E.L.D. And you know what they did in the next Captain America movie? They blew it all up. Because if they'd kept it around longer and they had blown it up in 5 years' time, the
universe would have had like rules, and people would have started taking those rules
seriously. It would have had rules that the fandom imposed. And when you impose rules, it becomes less fun. And people hated the midi-chlorians thing from the prequel trilogy. It's like, okay, then let's get rid of that because it takes the mystery out of it. But then when there's too much mystery, we don't know who Snoke is right now, they fucking riot.
Yeah.
Like, you're a baby. This is a movie. It's supposed to be entertaining.
Right.
You don't have to love it. I'm not saying you have to love any of the movies by any stretch, but just calm down.
Yeah.
Like, there are more important things going on in the world. Also, you can't keep your characters the same forever. Like, so Luke having that moment of weakness and thinking he's going to strike down Kylo Ren, that's exactly what it is. It's a moment of weakness. And you're also talking about a guy, his whole character arc has been resisting the dark side. That's why he almost killed his dad in Return of the Jedi. He cuts off his hand. It's only when he sees that he could become the thing that his father already was that he throws his lightsaber away. And it's ultimately Vader who kills the Emperor, not Luke. Luke kills him by proxy because he just decides, I'm going to do the most Jedi thing ever, which is not fight. I'm going to lay down my weapon. That's not the way.
Sorry, that's Mandalorians.
But he still struggles with that. He still struggles with that dark light side dichotomy. That doesn't go away as you get older. And the parallel that I always like to draw is with Arthurian legend. If you read the Legend of King Arthur, everybody knows the story of the sword and the stone. Because it's Arthur at his most triumphant. He goes from rags to riches. He's basically this nobody. He pulls the sword out of the stone in front of the abbey and is basically crowned King of England. But what most people don't read into is the real meat of the Arthurian legend, which is the Knights of the Round Table, the quest for the Grail, and most importantly, the end of Camelot. Because human monomyth is not just designed to tell part of the story. If you're talking about, he did this and he was triumphant, the end.
Sounds like there's more to that.
There's more to a life.
Yeah.
Human life there is no happily ever after for human existence. It doesn't work that way. It's not, I got married and that was the end of my story. It's like, you're going to live together for the rest of your lives. There's going to be strife. There's going to be difficulty. That's just as interesting in terms of story. And it's the same thing with Luke. If you just trotted him out and had him be the exact same character, that's not character growth, that's nostalgia. You're just wheeling something out and going, look, remember when this was great? You love this thing, don't you?
It's like, no, he's not the same person anymore.
You're not allowing
his
those
character changes.
Yeah, it's a disservice to the character because you're not allowing him to grow, and also it wouldn't be true to his character.
I'd just like to say how funny it would be if Ryan hated Last Jedi. He just wasn't talking.
Here's the thing: haven't seen any of the new sequels.
It's good.
Yeah,
so you don't have to.
Yeah, it's fine.
Y'all go off.
Kelvin and I have.
I have not even a hot take or a cold take. I have no takes on any of this.
So before I lose my train of thought here, the whole point of the Arthurian legend is that it is ultimately a tragedy, and it shows that even if you are a forthright and good person, you will make mistakes, and it's not good or bad. It's humanity, and the great thing about the human monomyth is that it can tell our story in a way that makes us feel so much bigger than we are in reality. The bad side of it when it comes to franchises is it was not made to sell action figures.
Yeah.
So how do you reconcile those two? Where, Star Wars, I would argue, over the last couple decades, has really lived and died based on the video games and the comics and the action figures. It's lived and died in an absence of films, because remember, Return of the Jedi came out early to mid 80s, and then there was nothing for 15 years. So in the meantime, there were lots of comics and extended universe, this and that, where people who were not the original filmmaker got to add to this world, and people grew up with Star Wars to a point where Star Wars was no longer a film that you watched. It was their childhood because they grew up with it. Yeah. So they take it deathly seriously, and I understand that. I really do. But if you can't let the air out of those tires, and especially let someone else have Star Wars for 2 hours and tell you their story, then you don't deserve it at all.
Yeah.
That's my take. hot take. But we got comments.
Yeah, adding to that a little bit, I do think that's feeling like we have to owe something to the fans is what ultimately made Rise of Skywalker basically
A shitty movie.
Yeah, it's not satisfying to anybody.
It's like it went. A camel is a horse made by committee, and Rise of Skywalker is a very safe movie. But in doing so, I hate to say this, it ceases to be a Star Wars movie because even those prequel movies, and they're not great, they went for something. It didn't work, but George Lucas always took you to a new planet and introduced you to new characters and made it episodic. That was the whole point. But Star Wars fans didn't like that, so they did, They did Force Awakens, which was good. It was perfectly fine, but it is very much, it's a bit by the numbers because you just needed to get people back in the theater. Mm-hmm. But people complained about that because, it's too cookie cutter. And then they get Last Jedi, which is completely different and its own thing and probably explores the Star Wars universe on an emotional level much more deeply than any of the other movies.
Yeah.
And then they complained about it and went, well, it's not a Star Wars movie. And then they made Rise of Skywalker. And it was made by committee, and nobody, I'm sure some people loved it. I feel like most people at best were lukewarm on it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Continue what you were going to say. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that was it. I just want to add on because that's a part of it is that when we're talking about these fan reactions, what's a negative side of having your whole thing be based on wanting to satisfy fans? And honestly, it's a problem. It is, as you're saying, it's kind of a problem on the whole trilogy as a whole, because there's just a complete, total lack of direction for 3 movies. And honestly, if you ask me, Last Jedi might be my favorite of the 3, or of all 9 movies. But I much would have rather them not kick George Lucas out of the office and really bring in Dave Filoni as the co-writer. And he's really proven himself, not just in Clone Wars, but in Mandalorian as a director.
I mean, George also sold the franchise. That's
too.
the other thing.
That's the other thing is he my friend put it best. He gave it away like a wet dog almost.
I mean,
he didn't want it anymore. He didn't want to deal with, but he still had it wasn't until it was gone that he made the comment about the white slavers.
Yeah,
which is ironic because Bob Iger is also Jewish.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Agreed, Ryan Johnson does not deserve all the hate, though. Yeah, I totally agree. And I'm sure Calvin feels the same way, right?
Yeah.
Rose deserved a lot better from that movie. From the third movie, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, wait, yeah.
She's been cast in the Disney movie now, the new Disney princess.
Oh, cool.
And she's Vietnamese, so rock on.
Represent. I started getting Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. Last Jedi I like better, but they could have done better with Rose. Yeah, that's... can y'all do a tournament where each CPU is a different character out of all the characters? Knives Out slapped. Male elitist fans. Crazy Star Wars fans just need to stick to fan fiction. Mariah just says preach. Doug really do be hitting us with that dissertation and referencing King Arthur.
Yeah.
I am very much into...
It's funny. We had this exact conversation last night.
I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
And, Star Wars is the most pressing example of the human monomyth. But it's The Hero with 1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell. It's basically, we're telling ourselves as human beings the same story over and over and over again. So if you can't reference Star Wars, what's another really good example? For me, it's King Arthur, because I love Arthurian legend. I'm actually rereading... I'm reading Bullfinch's Mythology, which is this. It was basically the textbook on mythology for decades, basically from the mid 1800s on into the mid 20th century. And there are three eras of it. There's Greek, ancient mythology, which is like Greek mythology. They get into Egyptian mythology a little bit. There's the Tales of Charlemagne, which is like Middle European sort of chivalry tales. And then there's Arthurian legend. They basically get into the story of Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. And I've already read The Once and Future King, which is in my top 5 books of all time. I love it. It is the best version of the Arthurian legend. But the base story in and of itself is still great because it deals with tragedy that we all face as human beings. It deals with the idea that, after a moment of triumph, you don't just live in that triumph forever. You stay a human being. You're going to make mistakes. And I feel like it applies so well to Star Wars and especially to Last Jedi because you're talking about the aging of the monomyth. It's like, what happens to King Arthur after he pulls the sword out of the stone? A lot of things happen, and they're not all good things, and that's okay. For real, I feel so educated now. Thank you, Sam.
You know, Doug, I think we can all agree on one thing: is that out of anyone in Hollywood, you could direct a King Arthur movie the most.
Probably not. I also couldn't write one. I don't write movies. I don't direct movies, but I have very strong opinions on King Arthur. And Lancelot especially. I love Lancelot. He's my favorite character in that whole saga, especially in the T.H. White retelling, which is the Once and Future King, which if you haven't read Once and Future King, people, go read it. I highly recommend it. Merlin is basically Rick. Not in that he's an obnoxious asshole, but in that he sort of breaks the fourth wall a little bit.
Cool.
Like, he's self-aware. It's like he's aging backwards through time, so as time goes forward, he's getting younger. So when Arthur meets him, he's an old man, but like by the time Arthur is older, Merlin's like, looking a little more fresh and sexy. And he references the Second World War and like, because he's lived through history backwards, so he's seen it all.
That was
damn.
That felt good.
I'll take the sticks so I can stop.
How old is the story of King Arthur, anyways?
I mean, they're collected tales. They basically date back to. I mean, they're basically folk tales from early Britain, and we're talking in some cases Roman occupation Britannia. So.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, like, mid 1500s, but even before that.
Way earlier, yeah. Again, it's the human monomyth, so like. Arthur is often placed into a specific time period, but the time period's almost not important.
If you're talking about the monomyth, certainly that is present in every culture across every point in history, almost. Every point of civilization when people start telling stories to each other.
Yeah, which like Romeo and Juliet is not a wholly original story. It's based off of basically tales that soldiers would tell each other in the Italian city-states, and then they're just compiled into this giant story that is, Romeo and Juliet. Here are the Montagues, here are the Capulets, because it's probably based off of
one particular story with specific settings and characters, and then that one is the one. Oh, we'll remember this one.
Yeah, because because it's an anthology. It's a consolidation of all these ideas into one incredible idea, which it's Romeo and Juliet. I happen to hate it just because it's a cliche. Like, if I had never heard any cliches about it before, I'd probably love it because it's incredibly well done.
Yeah.
But
But everyone, I mean, to use the most modern language, it's become a bit of a meme. But that's not even necessarily what I mean.
Well, it's also because every teenager thinks it's
the love story. It's like, unrequited love is best love. And guys, that ain't true. That ain't true. Get that out of your noggins right now.
Which is why Romeo and Juliet are basically idiots for killing themselves at the end of the book.
And that's kind of the point I think Shakespeare's trying to make. But not no one. But a lot of people forget that part. They'll just remember the trope of like, they're the lovers, and they're not.
They just want the Hot Topic version of the story.
Do you mean Romeo plus Juliet?
No, but I like that one too.
Did you mean Warm Bodies, which is Romeo and Juliet but in reverse?
I didn't think about that.
It fucking is, dude.
Oh shit.
I mean, if we're getting into hot takes, boy, guys, this is mine. First
Ryan's about to launch his knowledge on us. Get down on
Warm Bodies. Saw it like twice. Not bad. Not a bad young adult teen quirky romance film. Yes, they're doing. They're trying to do Twilight with zombies. Is kind of how it can all be described, which is fine. But it's unique enough that it's actually super fun. And the boys. The zombie's name is, they call him R for the whole film.
Yeah.
The girl's name is Julie, I think.
Oh my god.
Her friend is her friend is essentially the nurse.
Wow.
Her dad, played by, what's his name? John Malkovich.
Nice.
Obviously it doesn't like the zombies.
When was the last time you watched this movie?
2013.
Oh yeah, 2013.
Or like 2014, maybe I'm wrong. But a while. But he doesn't approve of the other family, which is the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
R, I don't believe has a father, being a zombie and all. But has friends that also discourage him from the relationship. But it's not. He's dead, and then the spoiler alert for Warm Bodies. If you love and care for a zombie enough, they can slowly return to life. That's what's true in this universe. In the Warm Bodies cinematic universe, is that zombies can be loved back to life. That's the big discovery. But my thing is, I think it's in reverse because they do have a balcony scene, but it's towards the end of the movie. Whereas in the real play, it's like right at the beginning.
It's like first act.
So I think they're trying to do, because he's dead, they're like, oh, what if he's dead and came back to life? Romeo and Juliet in reverse. I think. That's my big hot take.
All
but
right,
Warm
I'm
Bodies
plotting
is at the very
hey!
least, it's at the very least a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, and at the
I'm
most,
not plotting you, Doug. I'm plotting him.
R&J in reverse. Get at me. Warm Bodies, pretty cute movie. Go watch it.
That was brilliant. You need to
Or
put that
don't.
on
It's
TikTok
fine,
or something.
That was actually a really good.
Yeah.
It also helped me win that match.
Yeah.
So thumbs up in the chat for Goodwin. Wait, do you mean Romeo and Juliet?
No.
Boom.
Get yourself someone who loves you back.
So
No
let me
mo-
tell you Romeo and Juliet, right? I don't have a hot take on that.
Welcome to Nerd Writer. Get yourself someone who loves you back. No more romanticization of unrequited love. Plus,
Amen.
it can make people feel entitled to love even if someone has never showed interest in you.
Bingo.
Yeah. Also, Mariah and Romeo and Juliet is a cinematic masterpiece.
That's right.
But how's Sherlock Gnomes?
Oh, that's right. They made a couple of those
Is that
Garbo
there's
movies.
Only 2 movies, and then there's one that seems like it's a part of it, but it's not.
It just is a movie with gnomes. With CGI
It's another
animated
gnome
gnomes.
pun. No, it's Gnome Alone.
But
Oh,
that one sounds
God.
fun enough, though.
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah,
into.
Starring Noam Chomsky.
Going on titles alone, the one I'm most interested in is Gnome Alone.
Let's play a game. Can we make up more like gnome sequels?
Absolutely. So like gnome, CGI gnome retellings
Yeah.
of other stories that exist.
Spider-Man,
yeah, but the pun
Gnome
has to
Company.
be
Far
it.
from Gnome.
Mhm.
Go to what you got.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gnome Country for Old Men.
That's what I was thinking of. Oh my god, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Oh my god.
Are y'all still up to 1v? Oh, we got a 1v1 Sam at some point. I'll fight you after this match, Sam, or one of us will fight you. Maybe we'll put Kelvin up against Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, Gnome Country for Old Men. That's so good. Freaking. Oh God. What's another one?
Wait. You know that Nicolas Cage film?
Yeah.
The Gnoming.
My favorite TV show,
Yeah.
Gnome Improvement. Oh, this is the match. Sorry, I thought this was the warm up for a second.
Oh, it's still. You still looked like it was in the fucking. Yeah, it looked like it was like the little practice setting place.
Gnome Country for Old
Yeah,
Men.
dude, making that joke has been the high point of my week.
Just having a gnome sit in the barber's chair, be like, what do you get? Give me something that looks like the past and also the future. Just getting
But
this.
it's CGI animated gnomes.
Well, I just like the idea of gnomes, like in the Expedia commercial or whatever, or Hotels.com commercials. So like their mouths don't even move.
Oh yeah, so it still is live action, just with like prop gnomes that aren't even puppetry.
Yeah, it's just voiceover. It's all dubbed.
But the one playing the main villain actually, it gets to be like the comically high pitched voice. Bet on it. What am I betting on? You've been betting on it your whole life. Would that scene carry the same tension if the villain was voiced like that?
If it's carried by gnomes, yes.
Absolutely.
One emphatically yes.
Who plays the gnomes anyways? Let me check.
Colin Firth 5 times.
I'm gonna laugh if it's actually Colin Firth.
Star Trek Deep Space Gnome.
Okay, so it's Emily Blunt and James McAvoy.
Wow, actors.
I like.
Like I was gonna say.
This is Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, and Maggie Smith, Michael Caine.
Oh, they'll do anything for a paycheck.
Ooh.
Michael Caine was in like Jaws 3D, which is like one of the worst movies
Hell
ever
yeah.
made.
That's like mid-career Michael Caine. Now he's just in retirement movies.
Gnome is where the heart is.
Yes.
That's from Jake Blackman. Sam, I'm cheering for you when you got. Okay, we're gonna set up a room. Kelvin, you're just gonna go ham against Sam. That
You
rhymes.
got it.
Great.
You got it.
We believe in you, buddy. Also, I realize it's 11:01, but this is too good an idea to pass
We'll
up.
close out with this. I'm into it. Kelvin, you got this.
Oh yeah.
Kelvin, we believe in you.
We totally believe in you.
How good is Sam?
She's about. They're about as good as you are.
Yeah. because I suck.
They're a Twitch competitive player.
Oh, cool.
They will tear you a new asshole. Sorry, I just wanted to say that phrase. Let's just name the
Gnome. Name it a gnome pun, please.
Kelvin. I believe in you, buddy.
Kelvin gnomes home. No, Kelvin goes gnome. Fuck. Kelvin, we believe in you.
Oh, nice.
Kelvin, I very much believe in you.
That's why there's a question mark at the end.
Yeah,
You don't have to lose. You just might lose.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Question mark.
I just want to say that I fully believe in you.
Uh-huh.
Spongy Ducky says, "What if Gnomezilla?"
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, I'm a Twitch e-girl smash streamer 100%, says Sam. Well, just look for the Kelvin Loses room, Sam, and
make our dreams, Kelvin, I believe in you. Come true.
and if you lose, you have to follow me on Instagram. And if I win, you have to follow me on Instagram.
I'm pretty
those things.
And if you lose, you have to follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Go back first. Make sure they are able to pop on in.
I mean, they should be. It's a public. It's for friends,
Oh,
and
that's
we
right.
are.
You're choosing your character first. Duh.
Are there other pun-based animated series?
Ooh, Sam says only if you follow back.
Challenge accepted, dude.
Oh, shit. You know I will.
Put yourself in the ring. Yes. You can't grab them.
They gotta do that for themselves.
This is very unrequited already.
Let's see.
You still thinking of gnome puns?
Still thinking of the gnome puns. I feel like there's a gem that we've yet to unearth.
Sorry for the delay. I was thinking about gnome puns.
I'm just trying to think of Oscar winners at this point.
Lolo gnome. Gnome light. That's cheap.
Let's see, gnomes.
Is that the new character?
Byleth? Yeah, she's DLC.
Boom. Whack with the stick.
Sam is playing for keeps, y'all. Sam is coming for that ass. That yellow, non-existent ass.
That fully spherical body.
You know you like them round.
I saw
Apple bottom Jeep.
it's the last line of Hannibal at the end of Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm having an old friend for dinner. Goodbye. And I saw that mouth to this is fucking years ago. This is like middle school. A weird pre-shitpost type of shitpost type video before Facebook shitposting was a thing.
Uh-huh.
But so a sort of amateurish CGI of Pac-Man mouthing it. And it's been an inside joke with at least myself and my cousin for years.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's just a plain white background, basically someone testing out their skills with Blender.
Right.
And yeah, and not even as cartoonish or as joyful as this Pac-Man you're seeing here. Just mouthing out it's something. It's good to hear from you. I'm having an old friend for dinner. Goodbye. But just a big yellow sphere with two beady eyes. Saying,
you got to show me that video sometime. That sounds hilarious.
Oh, can we talk about Abby Shapiro, speaking of videos?
Oh, man, we gotta. That's like a whole.
That's coming out of as conservative lady, right?
Yeah, that's
It's the sister of
Ben Shapiro.
I was gonna guess
Who's,
wife,
by the
but
way,
no.
has anyone else been There's no place like Gnome. There it is. Has anyone else been seeing advertisements for Classically Abby on their freaking YouTube feed? I've been getting these. I don't know why. Not a conservative person. Don't enjoy conservative media. Don't consume it. It's I think everybody's just getting these ads even though they don't even meet the basic qualifications for them in terms of targeting. And it's called Classically Abby, and it's basically it's Ben Shapiro's sister, but she's like, this is why I chose to become a conservative influencer. It's and she does that conservative thing, and specifically that pundit thing where she'll give her opinion while basically shitting on your opinion.
Yes.
She's like, in this video, I'm going to talk about why I came out as a conservative. And the way she says conservative has like this stank
Ooh,
on it.
yeah.
It's like,
That
ugh.
ain't great.
But she does. She had one video. She had one video that we were watching with Tracy the other night. That was like, well, we were watching a reaction video to her, and she's just so weird. And she's an opera singer too, but she's not very good.
Oh no.
And at the end of one of her videos, oh man, she's like, "That'll be all for today, ladies." Bye.
I hate that
And she
so
like
much.
holds it, and she doesn't do it for the parody. Oh man, Sam won.
Good game.
Better whip out that phone, Calvin.
And get an Instagram follower.
Yeah, so you gotta follow Sam.
Boom.
Gotta. So anyway, but yeah, classically Abby is freaking ridiculous. It's
It's a
just.
strange fever dream.
And especially because the dislike ratio is insane. If she pops up on your timeline and you
Yeah,
happen to
don't play
disagree with her
this.
politics and also happen to hate her ad,
Fan.
which like even politics aside, I just hate having those ads spammed on my feed.
Yeah.
Even after like hitting the ellipses and going, "Hey, don't show me this. Hey, don't show me this," like 5 times.
We're going. You know, today's mainstay. Mainstay, gainstay. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
That
But
oddly
go on.
reminds me, Doug. Or unless Ryan had something to say.
That was all I had to say.
Okay.
Where's the wisdom?
It oddly reminds me that I stopped letting Google track like send me personalized ads, and because I live in Florida, now every ad I get is like an immigration pro Donald Trump ad.
Oh God.
And like
What?
Google, you can track me again. Please
What?
just stop sending me these ads.
What?
Is it not responding?
No.
Wait, hold on, Sam. We gotta.
I mean, I'm gonna lose that stock.
Yeah, I was having some weird issues too.
No. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Here we go. I got it. Nope. It's all good. It's all good. It's all groovy, baby.
Sorry about that, Sam. Quick controller malfunction there. A genuine one. We could actually verify.
My lag.
The controller's broken.
My brother
Oh.
is playing. My brother took the controller.
Let's see here. We got comments. There's no.
Step it up because
I get ads for her constantly. Right, Sam?
Okay.
And Sam is going, "I'm not a woman. I'm not a or let's see. Not even a woman. Like, leave me alone." Really haven't seen any ads yet. You're lucky, Mariah. Count yourself lucky. This crazy lady has been on my timeline for the last, like, month.
I don't know how high I haven't gotten them. But I am tortured by a different animal, so
It's like what is that?
I was just saying.
Oh, the
Yeah.
like the Trump ads. Ugh. Yeah, maybe because I watch, like, I don't know. I try to watch a couple progressive commentators on the day-to-day.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they're just like, "Oh, you're politically active. Let's give you this."
Yeah.
It's like she probably went to YouTube. She probably input for YouTube targeting. It's like anybody that's politically active, just show them my videos. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to see your videos.
I don't want to get in that.
I'm not politically active in the way that you want me to be, which is to say the worst way possible.
Ooh.
Well,
GG.
Good game.
Sam's 2 for 2.
So
3, 4,
I just want to
3.
make sure
Ooh.
when this ends, we know how to end it, though, Doug. Right?
this stream.
Yeah, we
I
know
think-
the exact way.
I
to
think
say
it's
goodbye.
I know.
I think it's about to end when I lose to Sam.
Yeah.
Because they are just on a roll. Butter them because they're on a roll, you know?
Ooh.
All right. Who do I want to be? Do I want to be Donkey Kong, Rob, or Banjo?
Rob.
Or Incineroar?
I mean, you've been having pretty tight luck with Incineroar. Bingo, bango, bongo.
That was messy. I'm glad I was working and didn't have to deal with that. Did y'all hear about the Caitlin Bennett going to... Yeah, the girl who pooped her pants.
Oh, yeah.
Took that-
She went to my school
Yeah.
and ducked in. I see the videos. I know exactly on campus where it is.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
she went to the Einstein bagels. Of all the things of all the sentences in the world, she took refuge in the Einstein bagels. Is a pretty fun one.
Well,
You
it should
think
be
she
like,
at least bought some bagels while she was there?
Oh no, she shit her pants.
Oh yeah.
well, I think the photo of her shitting her pants was her bringing a
that's
gun.
that's a different thing. That's another thing she did.
I think that was pre-gun, and I think at least my understanding, Tracy was telling me this, that she had to outlive that reputation. Therefore, gun on campus.
The worst thing.
Yeah. But I don't go to UCF, and I don't really give a shit. But I mean, granted, don't bring a gun on campus. That's fucking stupid.
Well, that's not what she did for this.
No, but that was what she was known for,
Yeah.
and that's why people were. That's why she had fucking cops with her for the.
No, they unfortunately defended her.
Yeah. But that's why they were with her, because it was like, oh, people were around her and.
Real mad. Real upset at you. Oh!
Yeah, because, she showed up to, be a nuisance, and it's exactly the response
And it
you
worked.
wanted.
Yeah.
And at the
It
end
was
of the day,
all. It
you
was
never
all.
realized she just wanted
At
to
the
be
end
a
of the day,
nuisance.
her exactly what she expected. So it's not like she's like, oh, I thought a different thing. No, she knew that was all gonna happen.
much
for the
tolerant left.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope she expected me to laugh at her for pooping her pants, because I didn't know anything about her being, oh, this is the chick that brought the gun to UCF. But now I absolutely know her as the chick who took a horse
Horse-sized dumb.
a horse tie shit, passed out, face down in a dormitory hallway.
And that is our Caitlin Bennett. That is the Caitlin Bennett that we will remember and should only remember.
I'll celebrate that. I mean, that's
yeah.
that dump is
Caitlin
impressive.
Bennett, woman who shit her pants. What else did she do? Did she do anything else aside from
I think
shit
she
her
went to
pants?
Einstein Bagels once.
Oh,
She took refuge in the Einstein Bagels.
I wonder what she was taking refuge for. Whatever.
We'll never know.
that she shit her
Oh,
pants.
shit.
But she did. Shit her pants.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we gonna pull this one out? They're kicking asses violence. Oh, shit.
Yes. Serve it up. Serve it up. Yes. Oh. Oh.
By the way, did anyone catch the PlayStation talk today?
No,
Ooh.
It's pretty nice.
not a
They
PlayStation
showed
guy,
off the new
unfortunately.
Spider-Man game. You're missing out with the new Spider-Man stuff. The Spider-Man game. It's really good.
Does it look clutch?
It looks clutch.
Oh.
Wow, how is that not enough to kill?
They announced a new Harry Potter game, and it looked kind of cool. But I'm just so hesitant on paying anything for Harry Potter these days.
Yeah, we don't really want to give JK any more money at this
Yeah.
point.
It sucks because it's almost like it's a Star Wars thing. How much does it really belong to JK anymore?
Yeah.
And it still 100% does, unfortunately.
Oh, damn. Good match, Sam.
GG.
God damn, way to fight. Oh, everyone wanted Rob.
Too late.
Well, whatever.
Jake wanted Rob.
I liked using by Rob goes. Oh, Jake wanted Rob. Yeah. Sam is not messing around. No, they are not. Sadly, that is, I'm going to say, the end of our stream for tonight.
okay.
Mr. Herzog, how does this stream end?
The only way Abby would do it.
Oh, no.
Okay. Everyone on three, we're going to wave to the camera. We're going to say bye, but you know how we're going to say it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's going to do
Did
it.
it shut off? I just heard a...
Oh, no, it's just resetting.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
All
good.
right.
Closing the shutter and opening it again.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it from us at Raspberry Pi. Thank you, Raspberry Place. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Kelvin for
Yes,
being our
thank
guest
you.
tonight. Appreciate it. Again, go follow him out on Instagram.
At Kelvin Does Things.
Yes.
And Kelvin does photos as well at Kelvin does photos.
So,
And we're gonna call it for tonight because we got to get up early tomorrow and shoot the rest of the super sexy calendar. Which, incidentally, if you helped us pay for the super sexy calendar, we super appreciate you. And if you're watching this, you know where all our stuff is. It's on Instagram and Spotify and Facebook and whatever. But check out our Instagram page tomorrow because we're going to be posting lots of fun videos of us shooting calendars and being idiots. But with that said, that is all the time we have for tonight.
Yeah.
So with that,
Bye.
Fuck you,
Singers,
classically,
I
Abby.
could not hold that note.
It's okay. Neither can Abby. Bye, everybody.
Oh!
That was a fun stream.